What's going on, everyone? Who wants to hear a funny story? Just a minute ago, I hit the timer. I came in here, I was talking, I played a video, and 5 minutes in, Cody messages in the private chat, "You're not live." Talk about a dumbass. Anyways, so let's go ahead, play that video that I was already playing for these guys backstage, like an idiot I am. I think DMX was getting in my head, but I cannot wait to discuss DMX today, tonight. We've got some great big fans of his. We're going to be talking movies and music. So let me go ahead and play that video. KB unfortunately was not able to make it tonight, so we've got a video that he sent us. We're going to play that. It's about 7 minutes long, and then we're going to go ahead and introduce everybody else. So here we go.
Wow, DMX. What are you doing here?
Really? What am I doing here? I'm X, man. I live in this motherfucker, man. Don't you watch the news?
What's up, y'all? It's KB. And if you know me, you know I love movies. But I also love Darkman X. One of my favorite rappers of the late 90s, 2000s, and on. A lot of people don't know. Darkman X came up, Streets of Yonkers, and then he got his record deal and put out one of the most amazing albums, best-selling albums that year. If you know, you know. Shout out to Bob, Nick, my man Cody, and Mizzy in the house. So with that, I want to give a few honorable mentions before we start. The first one would be that scene you just saw at the top, which is from the movie Top 5, starring Chris Rock. Funny scene, and as it goes on, he does a rendition of Smile, which it's good. See the whole movie, but if you just want to see that clip, YouTube is your friend. But the other thing I wanted to mention is, as an artist, just all the features that he did. The three that come to mind is 4321 by LL Cool J. He was on there with Method Man, Redman, and Cannabis, although you won't see that in the music video. And Money Cash by Jay-Z. I think a lot of people came to know him on that. And then everything that he hopped on with people from his crew, like The Lox and Eve. I can't even give you one or two. They're all great. But if you're a rap fan, just go back, know your history, that good stuff. I want to give you my top 5 since I'm not there. Let's start off with some fun. Number 5. Number 5 has to be the viral sensation of when DMX did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Come on! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it close. Come on! Come on!
Classic. I mean, it's interesting to see how he grew from a street legend to a rapper to an actor to an icon, where some people may not even know him for any of those previous things I mentioned, but when this came along, it was unforgettable. So, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Since I showed the shirt, I would say at number 4 would be his best-selling album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. This thing was on the top of the Billboard charts. That would mean pop, rock, all of them, not just the urban contemporary charts, because of the hits on this one and the popularity that he was experiencing at the time. So this gave you hits such as Get At Me Dog, and you also had one of the best anthems out there, which is a Rough Riders anthem. Those of you that don't know, Rough Riders is his crew. Shout out to all of them in there. But you also got Looking Through My Eyes, X is Coming, so many good stuff. And it ends with a prayer. Stop being greedy. That's my favorite one on here. Next up, I will say it is his performance as Tommy Buns in Belly. And for those of you that's seen the movie before, you know the excellence of this opening scene. Here he is with fellow rapper, icon, legend, Nas, and the two of them star in this movie with Tion from T-Boz from TLC and a host of other people. But his performance in here is raw, it's gritty, it's influential to the other character in the movie. So yeah, I'm so glad this is out on 4K for the whole movie, but especially for the intro. Hype Williams went from music legend god to putting out a pretty decent film. So I enjoyed Belly. At number 2, I would say it has to be Romeo Must Die. That was his first acting performance, and we got to keep it movies here for a minute. And just the influence, you could tell that he was a natural actor from the beginning. He did a great job starring with Aaliyah, Jet Li. Those are the 2 big stars of the movie, but you always have a supporting actor or actress that could just make their part on film just stand out. And X definitely did that in Romeo Must Die. And from that, you got the beautiful, awesome music video for Come Back in One Piece by Aaliyah featuring DMX, which was a standout hit on the soundtrack. And yeah, I love that song. I love that video. And yeah, good memory. The only sad thing is when I saw DMX and Aaliyah on the screen together, I had to like get solemn for a minute and say, man, they're both gone from us. Gone too soon. And my number 1 would be, and if you've been watching the IG stories, you might have heard the song here and there, which is X Gonna Give It To You. That song, along with Party Up, as a DJ, I can tell you Party Up still slaps, but Party Up and X Gonna Give It To You will get you hype. It's a great workout song. It's a great party song. It hits in the club. But where it really was influential for me, not that I didn't know the song before, but the best use of this song in a movie was in Deadpool. When this song shows up in Deadpool, you knew it was official. So Deadpool, DMX, X Gonna Give It To You. Can't beat it. That's my number 1 memory. I hope you guys are having fun. Shout out to the chat. We have love for this community. Keep growing. Keep posting content. Keep showing up in the chats. And go watch a movie.
Appreciate the video, KB. If you're watching this, thank you so much. What's up, Nick?
What up? Oh, wait, I'm not playing Cody today. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Big Nick energy in the house tonight. What's going on, man?
I'll bring it, man. You know how I am. Yo, Cody, just to let you know, I'm not getting rid of this ever. I'm gonna mess with you all the time with it.
I expect everybody to come into this stream barking tonight. Bringing there you go. Hey, that's much better than mine. That's a good one. That sounds like X is gonna give it to you right there. Let's go ahead and introduce my next guest. We got Dude Who Loves Movies. We got Cody. What's going on, Cody?
Man, I thought it was me on screen at first, and then I started talking. I was, oh, that's not me, it's Nick.
Dude, Cody, thank you so much for the heads up on the private chat. I'm so glad because I didn't even realize I didn't hit go live.
No, man, I just happened to look at the top, and I was like, it says scheduled, and then I have my phone on, and I was like, it's not rolling. And I was like, usually it says live, and then it not. So I was like, maybe I'm wrong. So I was just like, hey, man, are you live? And you're like, what are you talking about?
I was like, oh shit.
But not much. I'm gonna pour one out for my homie Earl Simmons tonight. I
did that earlier. Got my ghost.
I only got.
Oh shit!
And it's about empty. So
yep.
All right.
That's good.
Next guest we got here, the final guest coming in. We got Mizzy. What's going on, Mizzy?
What's going on?
You go bark?
Not as
Mizzy.
good,
that was the best bark I've ever heard.
That was nice and deep.
Oh, yeah. Good.
What's up, Mizzy?
What's going on? Thanks for having me, man. Excited.
Awesome. Well, actually, we got another guest, but he's running just a bit late here. He's a surprise guest. He was actually on the panel before. I was surprised to hear him say he's a DMX fan, but he's just about 2 seconds he's coming in. But he was on the panel about a week ago, but he was going to be my surprise guest. We got Gus. What's going on, Gus?
I'm so excited for this Aubrey Hepburn countdown. I've been waiting all week.
Gus, this is the wrong stream, bro.
What do you mean I'm the wrong stream?
Gus, when I sent you the link, it was for DMX. I sent you that the promotion for Audrey Hepburn, but this was for DMX.
Who the hell is DMX?
Oh gosh.
Bro, this is DMX right here. Here, I'll play the intro. Did you not stay for the whole intro that I played?
No,
for you?
I don't have time for that. I'm out of here. See y'all later.
Oh my! Wow. So Gus is on the wrong stream. I played him. Here, I'll show you the intro that I played for him. This is what I played for him. I said, Gus, are you interested in joining this? And he was like, yes. I was like, okay, cool. Join us in June, but he must have shut it off before it hit join us in June. That's going to be the panel for it. Gus, Goose. And I guess Gus is in the wrong spot. So.
Gus Silly Goose tonight.
Yeah, Gus Silly Goose. Who is DMX? But if we got somebody out there in the chat that is interested in joining us here, I'm definitely up for bringing somebody in. I was looking for an extra spot tonight for okay. All right. Well, Fish says he's got us. So look at that in the chat. Let me go ahead and send him that link here. All right, we'll just wait just a second for him to join. All right, guys. Oh, that was fast.
I see Garrett with
What's up?
What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Last second, Gus let us down with that. What's Gus doing? He thought it was Audrey.
I wish I would have known that Fish was coming. We could have made another intro.
Yeah, we can't forget about the Fish light, but we're not going to talk about that.
Oh
tonight.
God, yeah.
Or Cody's, the creamers here. But let's go ahead and talk some DMX. But before we go ahead and do that, let me catch up with the chat. We got Adrian in the house saying, "What's up there, Bob?" Hey, Adrian. Caprice says we got Holland Oates in the chat. Draculina Horror, Coach by Caprice. Tony's Movies and More in the house. What is going on, man? Holland Oates says, "Hey, Caprice." Tiana's in the house. What's up, Tiana?
Hey, Tiana.
We got Jerry saying, "Nick."
What up, Jerry?
We got Jerry also saying Holland. Holland says, "Hey, Jerry." Let me go ahead and run through that chat. Emmett says, "Hey, have you seen the M6?" I'm not sure. What is that? I'm not sure. I'm not too. I don't know. What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming in to join us. Nick says, we got Goose saying, "Hey, guys." Adam Movie Hunters here. We got Jim Powers in the house. We got Tony from Basement Blues in the house.
Hey, Tony.
And we got Smirk saying, "Sup, Bob? Thanks for putting together these great streams. I appreciate that very much." Fish was here. Appreciate you joining us, Fish, last minute. You were just hanging.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Tim's in the house saying, "Hey, what's up, everyone?" And just trying to run through. We got Benicio up in the house. I reached out to him. Cody actually was like, "Hey, why don't you?" I was like, "Man, that's a great choice." But Benicio wants to do Tupac. He wants.
Yeah, that's
got Tupac up in the back right now.
Yeah,
that's his favorite rapper. We kind of, Jay-Z's mine.
Yeah, love the shout out from Bob on that video for you today. Well deserved, my friend. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm trying to get more into pre-recorded content. I love doing live streams, but do you guys ever struggle putting out content on your own, or do you guys love putting out pre-recorded content?
I don't stream, so
okay.
I only stream with you guys.
Yeah, that's true. Fish, you put out pretty good. What, twice a week, once a week?
At least once a week, but I'm gonna try and do that. Have you heard of at least every couple weeks, so I can. The first one was kind of short, so I want to build on it. So I just wanted to see what that first one would kind of hit like. So it did pretty well. So I want to build on it and continue with that.
It sounds like a great movie too. I want to check it out. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Hiding Out. Yeah, it's a fun one.
We got Sean here. Gorgeously Gore. What's up, Francis? How are you? Just trying to justice for Gus. Holland says we got Garrett in the house saying, "What's up, broskies? Damn, look at that, Garrett, Cody, and Nick." Yep. Garrett, were you a big DMX fan? I got you, Bob. Tim, sup, G. Hey, Sean. Appreciate everybody that's here. I should join, but I would join, but I'm at work. Said he was a big DMX fan. We got Magic Hands, another big DMX fan. Ken, what's going on, man? He's in the house. And it looks like I'm pretty much caught up. If I did skip anybody, I do apologize. You all need to end this love with your best barks. I'll be honest, I don't know much about DMX except for X going to give it to you, but I do know his impact on music. Yeah, for sure. Hard Copy Blue says, "Hey, Bob, panel, and chat. Anyone else love the track Damien off Dark and Hell is Hot? Also some somber tracks like Slippin' and One More Road to Cross." I love One More Road to Cross.
Slippin', yeah.
You guys, everybody that was in the group chat, Fish, you weren't there, obviously, but was I not barking today and listening to One More Road to Cross? And Rick's going to get,
You were.
Listen,
Dude, he even rapped. You had a short little verse about your chapstick.
that was Party Up.
That's what, yeah.
But see,
Party Up.
I could never send you something like that because all you would hear is you wouldn't be able to hear me. So
yeah, I mean, I'm as white as Wonder Bread, but it's all good. I try. My rhymes is tight though, like B-Rad says, right? I'm more like because you were like, what are you gonna come in like Rabbit? No, I'm more like B-Rad from Malibu.
Yeah.
Malibu Bob.
Malibu Bob, that's right.
Bob, if you like Scream, you will love DMX.
Oh, here we go. That's the other day. Yeah.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Wait, did you save it to show us? Hey Adrian. No, I didn't save that. That was just for them because I don't want to get laughed off the YouTube or Instagram. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into our number 5. And then at the end of it, if you guys have some honorable mentions, we'll get into some honorable mentions. Just so everybody knows that's in the chat tonight, we will be going through soundtracks. If you have vinyls, albums, records, CDs, movies, anything like that, DVDs. And if you got a music video you wanted to, say, unfortunately, I can't play it because, monetization and all that stuff, they'll flag you so fast.
big time now.
But Nick, go ahead, take it away. What's your number 5, man?
So my number 5 I don't own, but it is on HBO Max. It's Never Die Alone. It's a very slept on movie, but I think it's one of DMX's more powerful roles because it looks like he's playing himself, and I love that. David Arquette, I think that's how you say his last name. I can't talk, but he basically is like a bum book writer, and he finds DMX. He gets out of jail and he gets shot, and he tries to save DMX's life. And right on his deathbed, he ends up signing David like all of his stuff. This guy's got a nice car. He's an ex-drug dealer, got all this money. So what he ends up doing is he finds these tapes and he starts listening to these tapes, and they're basically memoirs. And DMX starts like talking about his life and what he went through because he was planning on writing a book, but he died. And then it just has a whole bunch of plot twists. So if you've never seen it, if I really say any more, I might give too much away. But it is such a slept on but awesome DMX movie. And his performance, I think, that was like more the last word before he started slipping back into the whole drug thing. I can kind of tell when I'm looking at X when he's clean and when he's not, unfortunately. It's kind of like looking at Eminem. When he raps corny, he's clean. When he raps dope, he's on drugs. So, but yeah, that movie is definitely dope.
Yeah, man, I didn't get a chance to see that one. I'll be honest with you. I got to Belly today. I just didn't get to that one. I wanted to. I've just so much going on sometimes. I'm upset too because I wanted to see that one. I know, Mizzy, you just rewatched that or watched it for the first time.
Yeah, I watched it first time. Yep.
Yeah, you know what? It was a movie. I remember seeing that it was coming out. It was like Hollywood Video. I saw like the poster, and I was so excited for it. And I've still never watched it. And
it never went to theaters for some reason.
Yeah, and I just never got around to watching it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it, and then I didn't. Second of all, Eminem is still killing it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. I was
but when he was the thing with Eminem is he has to be angry to make a good album. That's just my thought process. I don't know. That's just my thought process. Everybody's different.
Battle tonight.
And also
let you two battle it out.
This is my original CD. It's Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. This is the one I actually bought back in '98 because DMX was the first artist to come out with 2 albums in 1 year, and they both went diamond.
Yeah, they were good, man. He was so good. If you guys want to battle it out, I'm going to ask the chat tonight if they want to see Cody and Nick battle like an 8 Mile. If you like Belly, you'll love Back. Hey, Jim. If you like Belly, you'll love Back. My favorite DMX song is We Right Here. Yo, Adrian, that CD was fire, Garrett says. All right, Cody, what you got for number 5, man?
So my number 5 is actually going to be a video game, and that's Def Jam's Vendetta.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was always DMX when I played that game.
I was Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, yeah. bump it up. That was such a fun game, and it was cool hearing all these cool rap, great soundtrack, all these cool rap songs, watching all these rappers, fight in a video game and not in real life. It was just a fun time, and I think they had another one too, but Def Jam's Vendetta was the one to play.
Bro, I loved Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Fight for New York.
That's it. Fight for New York was the other one. Yeah, I never played that one.
Bro, I played the hell out of Def Jam Vendetta on PS2, dude. Oh my god! And then the end of it, when you have to fight 3 people at once, I think in the ring, so much fun, man. Oh man, you just brought back memories. I didn't even think about pulling that, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one,
dude. I think about that game quite often, and for some reason, when DMX, because I always played as DMX, in my mind, it's like, oh, DMX is he was the one that could handle himself in these games. But yeah, I always think about that game, and I was like, nobody ever talks about that game, so I never talk about the game.
That's an expensive game. So I had it on PS2, and I sold all my PS2 games like 15 years ago, and now that game goes for like $150, I think. Def Jam. Wow. It's just crazy, and I think Fight was for a lot of money as well. Francis says, don't come for Marshall Mathers. Nerdy Film Girl, Tracy in the house says, hey, everyone. We've got Helen Oates saying, hey, Tracy, and that game is expensive now. Yep, exactly. Very expensive game.
I'll be back in 1 second.
No problem. You're good. Wait, what'd you say? You'll what?
He'll be right back.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. What's up, Mizzy? Go ahead.
Mine also, like Nick, is number 5 is Never Die Alone. I never even heard of this till I was talking with Bob a couple of weeks ago, and we were going through his filmography, and I happened to watch it. I was pleasantly surprised, honestly. I liked it. Like him, I don't want to give away a lot of it. It's very interesting. So if you like Scream, you'll love Never Die Alone.
Oh no, we're still on.
Yeah, sorry, I had to do that. But I liked it. It was a few good twists, and Michael Ealy's in it, which I think he's an underrated actor as well. I liked that. I was pleasantly surprised. So that is my number 5.
Bro, I never even knew this was. Look at Cody's picture, man.
He looks like he's a deep thought.
Looks like he's a model. Wow. Right? All right, Fish. What you got for number 1?
Number 5.
Number 5?
Yeah, not number 1.
Yeah. 5. Okay. Number 5. I actually I don't have it physically, but it's Romeo Must Die. So I love this movie. Silk, his character Silk. This is actually kind of a hip hop telling of Romeo and Juliet. So Romeo being Jet Li and Juliet being Aaliyah, and then the families feuding. I really enjoyed this movie because I do love that whole story. I love Shakespeare and everything. So I love this movie, and he was fantastic in it. So my number 5 is Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, didn't KB talk about it? You know, how important it is to have supporting actors. I mean, he only had really 2
or 3 he's not in it too much. But
not a couple, just a couple scenes. And sometimes
like, what is it with this fucking diamond? Make me an offer.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that's Cradle to the Grave. What am I saying?
Yeah. I was like,
he gets shot.
The other one with Jet Li.
Yeah.
I love Hey, Phil. Come on, man. I'll make you an offer. How much you want for that Halloween in the back? I need that. That's my favorite one, dude.
It is mine as well.
Mine as well.
That one, and then That's the first one. That's the first one I got to see in the theaters.
Well, that's the first one I seen as a kid, and all I ever remember is the thumb through the forehead. I need that.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can find that or not.
Well, you better
find it. Just give me your address.
Yeah, I was like, I find it right now.
He's already working on Tim's poster collection. Next is your Halloween 4. So, and if you got posters there, he might take those too.
Right.
All right. So for me, my number 5, I'm going to go with the CD. This is the first time I'm ever pulling something other than a movie on any stream ever. But I'm pulling this. Okay. So I remember being on a cruise and listening to this on my own. I must have been 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to be DMX so badly when I was 10 years old. I walked around barking. I walked around rapping. I was going to give it to you. I swear my parents thought it was always 2 things. It was 3 things, actually. I walked around. I wanted to be Sammy Sosa. I was always saying, hello, Sydney, what's your favorite scary movie? And then I walked around barking. It was this CD. I loved this CD. I walked around in black tank tops. That's all I ever wore as a kid. Everything about DMX in this album. He had One More Road to Cross was so good. It was mentioned earlier. And then also Here We Go Again is such a good one. But Party Up's on this as well. And then you got What These Bitches Want. That's another good one. I sent that to a buddy today too. He had a lot of good stuff on that album, but yeah, I still got the CD. This is probably like I don't know, I've had this for like 20, 22, 23, 24 years.
I still have that CD, and if you're a bass head like I am, X is Coming for You bangs hard.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been rapping DMX.
Punch you in the back of the head. You sit in my car and I put that on, you're gonna feel boom right in the back. Like, all right, Nick, turn that shit down. I'm like, nah, that's me.
Yeah, I was telling them, I was like, I probably shouldn't have been rapping DMX. I definitely didn't know what the hell I was saying at 9 years old, but it's all right.
Sure in the hell wasn't Kids Bop, was it, Bob?
No.
Did they have a Kids Bop version? Yeah.
Bob was over there like, yeah, feel his pain. Feel his pain.
It's like all these little white kids rapping.
Right.
I had the skinniest arms. I was tiny. I had a black tank top on, and I was barking and rapping Party Up.
Give it to you.
Yeah. We got Jim saying Exit Wounds was DMX at his finest. We got Tiana saying, hey, Tracy. Mega Mike's in the house saying, just wanted to stop by to say hello, Mega Movie friends. Helen says, hey, Mike, have you seen Romeo Must Die? Emmett says, yep, I think most of us, if not all of us, have. We got very good laughing emoji. What? I thought it was a DMX stream. There, Mike. Dang, I got double lied to. Gus, they really gave you the runaround. I know, Jimbo. Have you listened to the song Try Again? Yeah, that's from Romeo Must Die, right?
Aaliyah, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sold you a bill of goods. Sup, Bob, and everyone else. Thanks for being here, Vince. We got Tony's laughing. I love DMX and Cradle to the Grave. Yes, sir. That's one of my favorites, man. Hi, Tony. Basement Blues. Just a lot of highs back and forth. We got everybody saying hi to Tony, the table. What the word? What the who wants? Classy. Hello there, Caprice. Hello, Adrian. Gus is too classy for this stream. He's like, who is DMX? Little Bark and Bobby would have been great to see. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Walked around, and seriously, I think my parents thought I was going to grow up to be a serial killer because I would never stop saying, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
And then immediately start barking.
Yeah.
Bob's going to give it to you. Like, oh my god.
8 years old or whatever. I'm editing some videos while I listen, so I apologize if I missed you in the chat. Always nice, Tony. Benicio says, hey, Caprice. You guys are all awesome. I gotta get back to work. I'll watch this later. Hope to see more live shows like this. You guys rock. DMX, we right here. Ooh, Bob has a knife. I do have a knife, just like Scream. Bob, did you wear the gold chains? I didn't have any gold chains though. No.
Can I make a confession? I did have because I used to have pit bulls before I met my wife. I've always had pit bulls or boxers or things like that, and when DMX came out, I had my pit bull Diamond, and she was like the one from Little Rascals, and she had like a diamond shape in black. So I used to walk around with the choker on me, and then walking around with her, and I was just like you, Bob, skinny mulatto, and I'm just walking down the street like, yeah, touch me,
dude. So, I think it changed when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11 or 12, and I was on the cruise and I was walking around like, what's up, dog? What's up, bro? And finally some kid was like, he's like, would you stop? You're like, hey, man, I got ripped a new asshole by him, and I was so embarrassed by it, and I was done. That was it for me. I was like, no more DMX. I'm not.
Yeah, I used to wear the choker because DMX.
I still love DMX. I just knew I wasn't going to be DMX after that. I was like,
I don't think anybody could be DMX.
Yeah. I wanted to be though. You know what though? Fish was telling me that he wore his pants really low. He had like gold chains.
Bling, you know, just
Yeah.
big fat,
Bling, yeah.
you know, the Figaro diamond cut.
He had a
Yeah.
clock like Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
He grabbed his mom's kitchen finger hut.
We got Tiana saying 30 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Rest in peace, DMX. Absolutely. And you know what? I got a new super chat we're going to play tonight.
Coming soon from the hunks over at Mizzy's Misfits. The second in a series of erotic toys coming this fall. The Fish Light. Now you can finally know what it's like to have sex with a fish. You can misfit anything into this.
I hope you enjoy that, Fish.
Why does it say thanks, Tony, at the end?
You know what? But I forgot to edit that out. I forgot.
Yeah, he forgot to cut that out. If you don't-
okay.
The only thing I hate about CapCut, man, is they just add that bullshit in at the end. I got to get rid of that. Like,
Well, it's their. That's how they promote themselves.
Yeah, I guess
just annoying.
advertising. Yeah.
I've had it happen so many times. I forget like when I. But yeah, a bling our fish with diamonds. A bling our fish with diamonds. Misfits on. Oh my god, laughing. You brought two, Jim. Tears. I cannot see what I just saw.
Just wait till the big flapper comes out.
Yeah, dude, we still got 3 more. Actually, we got
boy.
right now. We got Tim still needing one. We got Cody sex toy coming soon, and then Mizzy. And I think Derek had something special planned for Mizzy. So
I'm sure. I'm sure.
I've already got Mizzy's on pre-order.
Pre-order. I asked for 2 of them. I had a couple of friends request whatever Mizzy's got coming. I was like, yeah, no problem.
I got fishes on order.
You got what?
I got fishes on order.
Fishes on order. Nobody ordered Big Bobby yet, though. So, but fishes
Well,
is
I have
extra
to, I have to
medium.
order both of y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all the stripper.
Yeah, all right. You can hire them. Or,
Me and Cody have been booking live shows for
bachelor parties and stuff.
A lot
Hey
of
guys,
people.
all I'm saying is I got it right here, so can you go down whenever.
See it, Cody. Take it off.
I got it right here.
Grind on me.
Strapped and ready to go.
He said, "Grind
Wine with me."
Yeah, grind with me,
Yeah.
Last week, like,
Pretty
she was
Ricky.
like, I'm requesting that. She's been booking shows for me and Cody, so we're gonna make good
Birthday
money.
parties.
There you go.
Sorry, strip. Like lost.
Oh man.
I still got this
And
on.
then just to grab a little one of
You gotta
these.
put on that Tank or that Genuine, or you guys probably don't know
Yeah.
what Tank
Yeah.
is.
Tank.
But,
I know Tank, yeah.
Well,
I'm
Mizzy,
one of those
you
people in
probably
the
know Tank.
club.
I know about Tank. I know about
I
Tank.
just sway my hips back and forth. But I think I could grind on somebody if I had to. You know, do a little.
Do you want to know what's funny, Mizzy? Is I
What?
bet that none of these people know.
Oh no.
Genuine of Leo.
Oh no. They know the hits maybe, but not.
Yeah, but all those hits that you hear from Genuine, Aaliyah, some of R. Kelly stuff, that was all written by Tank. He is
Okay,
a huge
correct me if I'm
ghostwriter.
wrong.
Oh
In the
yeah,
movie-
he's
in
very
the movie
underrated.
Honey with Jessica Alba. Is that not Genuine, or is that like I thought they say Genuine at one person in the who's seen Honey with Jessica Alba?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
I've
been
not.
a
I don't know.
long
I'm
time
raising my
ago.
hand like I've seen it.
Okay, it's been a while, but you know what? I swear Genuine is in that.
Oh, he has like a cameo. He probably does. Yeah,
Something
maybe.
he did choreography or something. Somebody in the chat, if you've seen Honey, I know Tiana likes Honey. Maybe somebody remembers if Genuine is named or mentioned. Let me catch up on the chat and then we'll get into our number 4. It's a good thing Tony is editing his videos. He doesn't need to be seeing this.
Yeah. Poor Tony.
Fish fits all.
Fish fits all.
Batteries does that fish toy take?
None, actually.
None.
Oh.
Yep.
It's self-motivated.
Yeah.
Goes on water.
Yeah.
Just a little water on it. Yeah.
It doesn't bite, does it, fish?
No. No.
Caution, this is not a floating device.
Getting dirty around here. When does it not ever get dirty on my channel?
Right.
I'm like, if you come on my channel, you got to know what you can't know what to expect because you don't.
I'm
know
just gonna say
No.
before
You're
all
monetized now, so we can't come on your channel.
Yeah. Del says, "What's up?" All right, Cody, go ahead. Get us back on track. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I'm just noticing. Before that talk, we had 25 people in here. After that talk, it's 34. So you tell me what's going on.
We did go up in numbers. People just want to hang out, man.
Twitter was talking about us grinding. So.
I talked about grinding on somebody. I could do it. I could see it happening. I don't know if they.
I know that's somebody you want to grind on.
I'll put my ass on somebody. Genuine is accredited as honey. Look at that. See?
Okay. You might have a little camera.
Yes, Tiana says it better be banned before I rebone it.
Deboned. Take the bones out.
Debone it. Del Monte. You can't come on the Bob's channel. Hello, Tiana. What's going on? Poor Steve.
Streaming and creaming.
Yeah, streaming and creaming since 2023.
Oh my God.
Where's Tim? Tim, you want to come join this? We can talk about streaming.
Tim ain't ready for the grind.
I asked Tim last second. I was like, "Hey, I don't think you were a DMX fan." He's like, "No." He's like, I was a troubled teenager, but I didn't listen to DMX much. So I was like, "All right, that's cool." I was like, all right, moving on. Next person. And then I asked Vinicio. But Vinicio's up for Tupac, so we're gonna have to do Tupac at some point down the road.
I'm down for that.
I know Cody loved Tupac as well, and so
man, he's got some phenomenal movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to keep it entertaining. Like I said, I know we go off on our rants, but it makes it fun. I think it makes it fun. You know, I don't ever want to be boring.
Keeps it lively.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that.
You got to keep the live lively.
Sorry, guys.
Right.
But you know what? Tim and I are genuinely talking about trying to do a Lincoln Park, Chester Bennington. We want to do really badly. Tim and I absolutely loved Lincoln Park and Chester. So I know Caprice was a big Chester fan too. So if I venture down more music and artists, even directors, you could go with the Remembering series. You could do anybody. I mean, it doesn't have to be actors. It could be athletes too that made a big difference in some ways. So I think I might start to venture down and try some other things and see how that goes. But Nick, let's go and get your number 4, buddy. DMX.
All right, number 4 is going to be Romeo Must Die. He doesn't really show up much in this movie because he's the club owner, but I do love when he's on screen. His presence is felt. I'm a huge Jet Li fan. That's no surprise. But I really, really like the first time you see DMX and they're fighting in the club right in the opening scene. And then he says, "You see these two motherfuckers? If they start shooting, this whole club starts shooting." Like, I just love his presence. Every time he was on the camera in that movie, you just felt it. But it's more of what Fish said. It's really a Romeo and Juliet type of story, just told in a different fashion. So I really like that one. I rewatched that today, and I was just like, "Yep, that's staying at number 4."
I'll tell you what, man. Aaliyah and Jet Li's chemistry. I don't know about y'all. I thought that was so good.
Yeah, I really felt it.
Build it together, and especially the fight scene where he's like, "I can't hit woman," and he's using her to flip it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I was telling Lizzie,
I would beat that woman down coming at me like that. She know martial arts. She'd have got an uppercut right to the chin.
Aaliyah was beautiful, man.
Oh yeah, she was gorgeous.
Just gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Romeo Must Die. Now I've heard bad things about. Is it
Queen of the Damned?
The Damned? Is that it?
Yeah, it was not good.
It's not good. But...
That's not good at all.
Well, they tried to fuse 2 books into one movie. I love those.
What is this, Fish? Why you got to do this?
And technically, isn't Queen of the Damned technically a sequel to Interview with the Vampire? So I think that's also the quality.
Yeah.
What gets
it's Interview with the Vampire Lestat, Queen of the Damned, and Tale of Body Thieves.
I'll be honest with y'all. Don't hate me. If y'all want to kick me off my own stream, I understand. My dad has been telling me for 25 years to watch Interview with the Vampire. I still haven't.
Get the fuck out of here.
But y'all,
I've watched that movie twice.
I love it. I love vampires too, but yeah.
Dell says can't stay. I thought he was about to start rapping "Cradle to the Grave." First we're gonna pop, then we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll. Yeah, but can't stay popping in to show some support. My top 5 DMX songs: "Get at Me," "Slippin'," "Rough Riders," "Anthem," Rough Riders Anthem. And What's My Name? Stop Being Greedy. Yeah, you
Oh,
love
Stop Being Greedy.
KB loves Stop Being Greedy. Adam says, I've seen Linkin Park multiple times. I'd be interested in that. Awesome. I think we'll make that happen. I'm out and we'll watch the replay. Grrr. Grrr. Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. Dell's got it under control. Jim says, Aaliyah did a song with Genuine called Final Warning. Mid-Level Media. Ken says, Queen of the Dam had a killer soundtrack, though. Yes,
yeah, it did.
Interview with the Vampire is one of my favorite vampire films of all time. I gotta head out now, Tony says.
Oh,
is he going to bed?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's probably on his way to watch Honey now.
Yeah. He's gonna use that fish light and watch Honey.
Yeah. No, my fish light just came in.
Yeah.
Gotta go watch Honey.
Gotta go watch Honey now.
Come on, Tony, how did you get a fish light so early? It says coming this fall. Did you talk?
He got the express ship and
Derek?
he paid extra for it.
Yeah, what the hell?
That VIP status.
Yeah, what the hell? You wanted to find out what it's like to have sex with the fish, I guess. We got to see you later. Tony, that Queen of the Damn soundtrack is crazy expensive on vinyl. Luckily, I have a copy. They'll sell it for like $300 now. I'll catch the replay, Mizzy. I better see you barking like the rest of the guys at the end of the stream. He said, what the fuck is a fish like?
What? You're not watching, Tony?
Oh, hold on. You don't watch?
Yeah.
I'll just play half the video. Hold on, because you got to find out what
Well, it really doesn't explain what a fish light is, though. Tony, just open the package that's at your front door.
I'll tell you how to use it.
I'll follow instructions.
It's like an overnight express.
Pretty self-explanatory, but
yeah, I thought it was.
So, anyways, have you ever heard of a fleshlight? That's what it's called, right?
He knows what that is.
Yeah, Cody, you know damn well what a fleshlight is.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. A fleshlight?
So when
I know a flashlight.
When he sent me the
similar.
When he sent
is it like something you put your thing in?
Yeah.
That's you have sex with that. So Tony's basically going to be sticking his thing inside a fish's
in a flashlight. Okay.
Yes, but a fish light. So we're calling it
that's why I was late for the
stream. It's got the mouth right there, like a fish, you know. So makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be buying that when it comes out.
Yeah.
He says you haven't seen Zach and Mary porno, Cody.
I have, but I guess I just.
It's a vagina light.
What if my camera panned and it was like a whole shelf?
Yeah, a whole shelf.
I've never heard of them.
Wait, what is the double Dutch rudder? That's what they call it in Zach and Mary. It's a Dutch rudder. He's like, you remember what a Dutch rudder is? All you guys.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about it the other day, actually.
Yeah, Cody, you don't know what a Dutch rudder is?
Man,
we gotta educate Cody.
All right, so Cody, basically a Dutch rudder is when you take you would take your hand and Nick would grab your wrist and then jerk it for you. And then a double Dutch rudder is when you both do it. So that's with Jason Mewes. Yep, exactly. He does it. He's like, you don't know what a Dutch rudder is?
I've seen that movie too.
Yeah, it's at the end.
Never knew the reference.
When he's like, he does it with Seth Rogen. Yeah, it's all good. All right, but Mizzy and Fish remember very well what a Dutch rudder was. A Dutch rudder is a good Saturday night. Lucio says Zach and Mary is great. Guess what Cody's getting for his birthday?
When's your birthday, Cody?
It's coming up soon, actually.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
Fish should know my birthday. Do you remember my birthday, Fish?
Do you remember his birthday now?
June
20th.
20th, yes.
You said 420.
Oh, yeah.
I did say 420. Right, I was just 2 months off. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, you were 2 months off. So Cody on June 20th can expect something involving a box with a fish light from Tiana.
Oh yeah, I was like, don't say that. Then I'll have like all these weird people on YouTube, or like the weirdos of YouTube sending me weird shit in the mail.
Yeah. Oh jeez, stream I can't. Stay tuned for the Remembering Dutch rubber stream. All right, Cody, what's your number 4?
Do we do Nick's number 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know it's been a while because we've been talking about
talking about Dutch Rudders. So my number 4 is going to be Belly. And if anybody's wondering if they watched it and they're like, they never even mentioned Belly, it means Belly of the Beast. And I thought that was pretty cool. And the steelbook's really cool. And it's the opening scene, which I think is shot so well. I love the song they play. I love the way it's shot, the way it looks, and it's really cool. I think T-Boz is amazing in it, and she's not really an actress, but she did a really good job. They all did a good job. They both kind of want to get out of it, but they, of course, they keep pulling them back in. And it's just, I don't want to give too much away, but it's a really good movie and a great steelbook from Lionsgate.
Bro, Cody, for a second, I was like, does your beard have a string hanging down?
It's my my headphones.
Dude, every time we start talking about DMX, our numbers drop. But as soon as we start talking about sex and Dutch rudders, we see what kind of perverts we got watching my channel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do a stream one day where we just talk about sex lessons, sex history, and I'll get 9 people.
Sex ed? Nice.
Yep, sex education.
I'll get my wife in here. We can really tell y'all some shit.
Yeah, last time we already had the sex education on my channel on the Hall of Fame stream. Yeah, Nick was flexing on everybody.
Oh.
Instantly, too, Mizzy's like, I got it.
I know in the chat.
I had to tell Bob what that meant. Hey, Bob didn't know.
It's like, I don't know if anybody got it. Missy's like, I got it. I understood it. Missy's like, that's beautiful, Nick.
Yeah, my number 4 is Romeo Must Die as well. I agree. I wish he was in it more. Aaliyah is awesome. Jet Li's awesome. I love Jet Li. Yeah, Romeo Must Die. Yeah, he got killed really quick. Spoiler, sorry. Sorry.
He actually didn't though. He was towards the end when they walk in the club and they just shoot him.
Well, did they shoot him? He like flies through the glass.
Yeah, flies through the glass, but that's pretty late, like an hour in.
Oh yeah. No, it's late in the movie. Yeah.
He just doesn't have a whole lot.
He just doesn't have a lot of scenes, but I like the movie. I have nostalgia for the movie overall. So
this chat is popping off.
Oh god.
Here, I'll read all the comments. Ken said, if you like Scream, you'll love Dutch Rudders.
I love Scream.
We got coming soon fish-shaped anal beads.
Oh,
they just come swimming out. I just feel like
the views went up. LOL. I can see with the fish-shaped anal beads. Who's the woman that has the anal beads in Wedding Crashers? Wedding
Crashers. American Wedding.
When she's like, they're super comfortable. And then she's like, I have a signed version of the physical act of Dutch ruddering.
You know what? I'm never gonna look at goldfish again, like the crackers, because that's what I feel like that they would be. They're all on a little string on. Gotta go fishing, you know.
Does the fish light have a factory warranty, Fish?
Lifetime.
A lifetime warranty.
Oh, okay.
Ken says that goes for a pretty penny hard copy. For that. Oh, geez. Yeah. All right. Okay. Number 4, Fish.
I actually don't physically have it, but I just recently watched Never Die Alone, and that was very fantastic. Nick talked about it a little bit. David Arquette, they meet in a bar, and I don't want to give away too much, but I don't want to say too much, but something had. Well, did you talk about it? Did you say you guys? And
Nick didn't want to go too much into.
Anyway, so it tells the story of DMX leaving for 10 years to California and building a new life. And he's telling it through these tapes. He wants to tell his own story, like Nick said. But I really enjoyed this one. Different storylines. Had a couple different storylines, which I really enjoyed. There was the David Arquette one. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the other actor who Scarface.
If you want to go into spoilers, though, Mizzy spoiled the shit out of Romeo Must Die.
But no, you guys haven't seen it, and I really want you guys to, because it was really good. It was really good. It was really great. But yeah, a couple different storylines, and it was really nice. Really great. Really great movie. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, but yeah, Never Die Alone, number 4.
That's so good. All right. So for me, my number 4, I'll just put that right there. I got my knife right there. All right, number 4 for me is going to be Romeo Must Die. It's really hard. Like number 1 through 4 is going to be extremely difficult for me because I love it all. But Romeo Must Die, like there's a couple things I was talking to Mizzy about this when we were backstage watching this, and like he flies through the air like 4 times and kicks like 8 different dudes, and and like doesn't land on his feet. And so Romeo Must Die is awesome, but it definitely was a bit much with some of the fight sequences, and I had forgot about how corny it got.
Yeah,
but I still do love Romeo Must Die, regardless of how it gets a little bit corny. But it's still fun. And the same director, Romeo Must Die, directed Cradle to the Grave and Exit Wounds. In case anybody.
So I'm gonna say you can kind of tell with the casting and all 3 of those movies. But yeah, no, with Romeo Must Die, I rewatched it recently, actually earlier today, and a couple of those scenes where it went CSI on us, where like the one girl like falls on the spike and it goes inside the body, or he kicks.
You're talking about like the skeleton stuff.
Yeah, he kicks Russell Wong in the head, and you can see the spine kind of. Yeah. So
you like that?
No. I'm just saying it was just really weird and random. It was like.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I mean, it was different. It was cool. I mean, I guess for the time, I guess CSI just came out as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of doing that whole kind of thing. But
you knew it was going to be that type of movie right in the beginning when the Chinese, the Yakuza goes in there and literally the guy kicks one guy and does a spin in the air to kick the other guy on the side. I mean,
it's a bit much at times.
It's a martial arts movie. That's what's
going on. No, it's great. It's fantastic.
Like in midair.
Yeah, flips. He gets like 2 guys in midair in one scene. Tiana says, I think it's the grandma that has them, or was it the mom? Do you remember, Cody? Was it the mother or it was the grandmother, right?
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
I haven't watched American Wedding in forever.
Yeah. I could see Cody dressing up as the butler.
Oh, yeah.
For Halloween.
Missy's like, oh, yeah.
No, I think I'm trying to remember.
The Belvedere.
Yeah, Belvedere,
the redhead's mom. Yeah. With the beads, yeah.
That guy was cool.
All right.
Chops.
Number 3.
It's gonna be Exit Wounds. Listen, this goes way beyond. I can't. Here's where I lose subscribers. I'm good with this. I can't stand Steven Seagal. His martial arts is so corny, but DMX saved this movie performance to me because, like I said, Steven Seagal, his martial arts is just they're fun to me. Those are like campy martial arts movies. This guy barely moves, but yet he's taking out 4 dudes, and so it gets a little crazy. But DMX really, again, makes his presence in this, and it is a fun movie. And like everybody else said, you could tell Cradle to the Grave and Exit Wounds and Romeo Must Die, they're all kind of the same type of thing. But this one has a lot more plot twists. You don't really know who DMX is until it shows you in the middle. You don't really know who's in on everything. There's more corrupt cops than New York City. So it's and Michael Jai White, I love him in this movie as well, especially right when you see him. He stops the dude's fist when he's trying to punch Steven Seagal, which wasn't even moving because Steven Seagal. He probably would have went and been good. So I'm just not a big fan of Steven Seagal. I always thought he had the corniest martial arts movies, but Exit Wounds.
Well, he's in Russia now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I used to I enjoyed his 80s and 90s stuff, but
but
his first 6 movies are awesome.
Yeah,
after that, they're bad.
Yeah, Above the Law, Mark for Death. Yeah.
And have you ever watched him? Like, I was watching Above the Law or something a couple years ago for the first time in a long time since the 90s, and he starts running, and I was like, oh my gosh, have you seen Steven Seagal run?
No.
So anyways, I had to send that clip to a friend. So I go to YouTube. I was like, Steven Seagal, and then it says running. And there's a whole like a video combined of him running in all his movies.
I've seen
Look
him
it up.
on,
Oh,
Hard
is
to
he
Kill.
run funny? or something?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, and he's like running around with his hands flapping around. You have to
Really?
watch him.
Oh my god! Yeah, no,
Very nice.
It is really bad.
I'll have to look
I
that
haven't
up.
watched. I haven't watched
Everybody's on
those.
their phone right now in the chat.
There's also
I'm gonna write that down. 'cause I'll forget.
There's also a Steven Seagal video of some stunt guy challenging him because he said that his martial arts was useless. Like the guy doesn't even really know.
Did you?
Wow.
And he tried to challenge the stunt guy and got his ass whooped for real.
You know,
I heard
there's
he's a prick in real life. Like,
there's a reason why he's not in Expendables because he's talking shit about a
Yeah.
lot of those people on the
Yeah,
heard
and
that.
he
in
was
the
at a house
90s.
party of Sylvester Stallone's, I guess, back in the 90s. And this, I recently read this article, and he I think he was running his mouth, and Van Damme challenged him to a fight outside, and Steven Seagal didn't show up.
back down.
Well, Steven Seagal was on Arsenio Hall talking mad shit about Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
He's
and Van
fake.
Damme, so he said he runs his mouth. He wants to get his ass beat, and he doesn't show up twice. I call him out. He's like, I don't have a problem, but I'm talk your shit. Then show up to fight me.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's the real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this, Nick? Don't just come after Van Damme. I will.
No, I'm not saying that, but he didn't really practice martial arts. He was taught by acting martial arts. He doesn't know full blown Jet Li or Donnie Yen or any of these guys. He was taught that and only acted those specific scenes for that movie. He was taught by a stunt choreographer.
But
so I don't want to hear about Van Damme kicking anybody's ass because what's his name? Frank, guy who played the Green Ranger, was about to whoop his ass for real. And Jean-Claude Van Damme backed down.
I will whoop your ass if you keep talking about.
I'm not. I'm just saying. And Bob, anytime you want to come over, I'm a street fighter. So don't have any trash cans. Don't have any kind of cars,
turn into Rocky V
doors, because I'm gonna fuck you up with anything that's around.
You will find anything. Yeah.
It's turned into Friday all of a sudden.
I got pushed over a trash can once. We're definitely no trash cans around. I got knocked over a trash can. I got up and I got hit in the face. My mom's like, "Why'd you fight that dude?" I was like, "Because he called me out and he made fun of my sister, so I had to defend my sister." But I got my ass.
It's all well and fine. I mean,
Way too big for me to be fighting that dude. I came in the house, bloody face. My mom's like, "Why'd you fight him?" But sometimes you got to stick up for yourself, even if you do get your ass beat. I was like,
I know.
Dude's 5'8".
More than I've won.
Yeah, it's okay.
Damn, it's the real deal.
Yeah. All right, so we keep getting distracted. Once Nick goes, we get off topic, but it's all
I'm
good.
sorry. You know what? I'm just
the Von Damme,
man, and then I'll be monotone.
You know what? Nick keeps making me mad in this video, in this live stream. Eminem was better when he was high. To Hollywood.
Ken says Nick will hit you with his car.
Oh shit!
Trash cans. Look at how serious Nick looks. He ain't laughing.
Yeah, right. He looks bad.
Oh, damn,
is Nick frozen or is he laughing? Is he?
No, he's not.
He's frozen. Okay. What the hell?
I'm just gonna say the movie and that's it. Move on.
No, we're
not messing with you.
I don't want Cody. Listen, I don't want Cody mad at me, man. I'm scared of Cody. Okay.
I know.
I'm the real deal.
Man, I get it. There's a couple people I don't want mad at me either all the time.
No, I love Cody.
But love, Nick. Nothing but love, man.
I know.
Absolutely. Everybody loves Nick. But Nick doesn't think everybody loves him. But Nick, everybody does love you, man. It's nothing but love. Look at your channel. Oh, man, you're like what, 400 subs now? Your channel's been growing.
I'm like eight away.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's get Nick up to 4 subs. He's in the description. So go hit that sub button. We got 19 watching if you're not subbed already. All right. Cody, number 3, right?
Yeah, my number 3 is going to be Romeo Must Die. I have it on VHS, and that's the last format I've had it on. So I definitely want to get that upgraded. But I love the movie, the Romeo and Juliet story, but it's told a little differently. And it tells you a lot when DMX is in it for very little, but it's considered a DMX movie as well. Because people, it's a Jet Li movie. People will say, "Oh, it's a DMX movie," because I consider a DMX movie when I'm not talking about Jet Li or Aaliyah. So that tells you a lot that how impactful he is in that small amount of time in that movie.
Yeah, heck yeah. Jet Li was my shit, man. I like Jackie Chan or Jet Li. I'm Jet Li all day. I love Jackie Chan, but man, Jet Li, I was obsessed with him too when I was a kid.
Yeah, and these people need to get off their high horse and get off of Jackie Chan and put some real shit out for Jet Li. He's well deserved.
I'm with you,
Oh,
man.
I love Jet Li. Absolutely.
All those box sets that they're putting out for these other people, like let's get Jet Li in there, man.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Period. I won't say anything else because I don't want to get Cody mad.
I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan and Jet Li, but I need to dive into their like foreign titles because I've watched most of their American releases. Romeo Must Die, like Unleashed is one of my favorite. Like,
oh yeah, dude, if you want to look up a really good slept on movie by Jackie Chan, look up Thunderbolt. Yeah, he's got one of my favorite
probably one of those
Evos in
boxes.
there. Dope ass.
Ken says just don't trash on Stallone. And Cody will
Listen,
be
don't
fine.
trash on Stallone with me either, because that video.
If you come after Stallone, I will have a problem with you because Stallone's
right.
my
Stallone
guy.
is the shit. You can't never trash Arnold all you want, but Stallone.
No, let's not trash Arnold either. He's pretty cool guy too.
Cody, I'm just
Nick,
going
stop,
after you now.
stop
I'm going
speaking
after
for
you
all of
now.
us.
Sorry.
And Tiana says we love you, Nick, with a bunch of hearts.
Me too.
Is City trashing Stallone? Ken is Cody trashing Stallone. Is City okay? Yeah, it's Cody.
No, I'm not
Cody's
trashing
not
Stallone.
trashing
No,
Stallone. He
no.
loves Stallone.
Yeah.
Mizzy was trashing Stallone.
Oh no.
What?
I was trying to get me in trouble. Well, number 3. Okay, so my number 3 is Belly. Yeah, great performances all around. Nas, I thought he did a great job as well. DMX, and I love the colors in the movie, like the blues and the greens and like the neon stuff. And it was good. I hadn't seen it since probably early 2000s, so I was glad to pick up the Steelbook and rewatch it.
You don't have Belly though?
I do.
Where is it?
Right, so.
Yeah, show that shit.
Sorry.
All right, nice. We've got Jim saying, catch some of Jackie Chan's early foreign movies and you guys will change your mind.
No,
I don't know. I love Jet Li, Jim.
Sorry.
Jim, I also love you though, so it's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll watch them.
Fish the Film Collector. Duke, what you got?
I don't. I have it, but it's in my big fat CD case in the closet there because I don't listen to CDs anymore. But it is. It's dark and hell is hot. I used to love listening to this album. Just driving down the strip, just bumping this. Yeah, you wouldn't think just a little gay me would just be bumping out to DMX, just driving down the strip, pulling into the Sonic, turning around and going back down the other way. You know, how you do in a little town? I don't know. Do you know how you do in a little town? But, you know, kind of like, what is that? American Graffiti style or Dazed and Confused? Kind of driving around all night, just doing that thing, bumping. Yeah, it's dark and hell is hot. Yeah. Rough Rider Anthem, you know,
with the clock, like Mizzy was saying, the
slave clock,
just like chains and then the
chains.
The grills.
No, I didn't go all out. I didn't go all out. No, I still had you know, my crop tops and no, I'm just kidding.
But you did tell me about wearing your pants low.
No, never. No. That's advertising. That's free advertising.
Free advertising.
You got to pay for fish.
Right.
Fish ain't cheap.
No, Fish has told me.
I know. I ordered the flashlight.
All right, my number 3, Fish. You are a lot of fun, man. You are a trooper, and you're a good sport. You always have a good time in streams, man, and you don't take anything personally. I've never once had to worry about you getting offended by anything.
Oh hell no! I'm a different generation. I'm cut from a different cloth, a gay man. So yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I love you, Fish, man.
Who's in that 40+ club?
Yep.
Nah, busier Cody, not yet. No,
No, I'm close, but not yet. Not yet.
it's
Couple
like
more
you guys
years.
did to yourself.
I'm good
All
with
right.
that.
All right, so my number 3 is gonna be Exit Wounds. Cody, I'm sorry, Nick, you just pulled it last. I think it was your number 3 as well. Yeah, so I watched this one like 2 months ago, about 3 months ago maybe, and had a blast with it. I forgot how much I liked it, so I was really looking forward to like rewatching all these movies. Even Cradle to the Grave I hadn't owned, so I had to buy it and then watch it for the stream. But I didn't rewatch this recently. It was 2 months ago because I'd already watched it. I wasn't going to watch it again. But one thing that actually shocked me, and I totally forgot, was the I don't want to spoil it, but do you remember the car accident when she goes through the windshield or whatever?
Yeah.
Really good. I remember being a kid. I saw this in theaters, man, with my dad. What was this, 2000 or 2001?
2001.
Yeah.
2001. So I was either 9 or 10, and yeah, probably 10. But absolutely love this movie. Like that's what I mean by like my dad and I love DMX. Like we saw all these movies, all of his movies pretty much. Just a blast, just a good time. The music, we enjoyed it. Yeah, I think my dad.
You know, the other day when I rewatched that movie, you know, because again I wanted to make sure I wanted it in my list. I was like, you know, every time you see in an action movie a car getting shot up, why the fuck does nobody shoot out the tires? Like everybody shoots the body of the car,
like the body of the car.
and then they take off, and you're not shooting the tires.
Doesn't Steven Seagal jump over a car in that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his stunt double did.
Totally not him, but yeah.
Steven Seagal didn't do shit.
Right.
Yeah. No, his character did it.
Yeah, he's watching. Go do that.
Yeah, but that was him running.
Yeah.
Like Cody said.
I gotta check that out. I gotta look at that. I have not watched older Seagal in years.
She's like, I want to see if he runs like me.
You don't even have to watch older Seagal. Just watch Exit Wounds, and you'll remember why you don't like Steven Seagal's older movies.
Yo, if you think that was his, like that was probably him getting older, but he was still like, I don't want to say prime Seagal, but he was not washed up at that time in Exit Wounds just yet.
He was. I think.
You think he was washed up?
I feel like after Under Siege 2, it started going down for him.
Okay, I didn't think he was that bad in Exit Wounds. He's slow, but he's still like.
I think he came back. It was like a comeback for him, but then it was just like that one movie was. The Exit Wounds and Half Past Dead.
Because I
those two movies.
Half Past Dead, he's not good in. Like he's slow in that. But I love Half Past Dead. I don't love it, but I have a lot of fun with it. Do you like Half Past Dead?
Yeah, I agree with Jim over there. Jim agrees with me and Cody.
He wasn't prime in Exit Wounds. No, hell no. I said past his prime, but he wasn't like washed. I didn't think he was
washed. He was.
Yeah, I still.
He was on like a wind cycle.
I haven't seen a lot of those movies in years. I probably still have my childhood blinders of like
my favorite Seagal
like
movie.
Above the Law and Marked for Death, and
those are
good.
Yeah,
my favorite Seagal movie has to be Hard to Kill, where his wife gets shot and like he's got to protect his son and stuff like that. I love Hard to Kill. I think that's one of his
Hard to Kill. Yeah,
with Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah.
That was actually his wife in real life.
Yeah, I know. He
probably. Really? I didn't know that.
I think he met her on set, right?
Yeah, and she calls the movie hard to watch.
A great watch. I love
that. Didn't end well.
It's actually my least favorite out of his first six movies.
Really, I was a big fan of that one.
Yeah, I agree with Jim what he just said.
She looked gorgeous. Hard to Kill, Out for Justice, and Marked for Death are his holy trinity. Yeah, Marked for
Death I really enjoyed.
That's badass. Out for Justice was really good too. Out for Justice is where he's got to get revenge on his partner, right?
Cody, I don't know if you would know. Wasn't he on a TV show for a little while too? That was on like
reality show.
Yes, where he was. Yes, because he was
a cop in Louisiana or something.
No, he was in Arizona.
Oh, Arizona,
where I live. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, and he shot. Yeah, and he shot a dog, and it like ended the show. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Max shot a dog.
No.
Steven Seagal.
So DMX also had a show too. He didn't shoot a dog.
You said he was. Yeah, he loved dogs.
No. I'm talking about Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, TV show,
like a reality show.
Yeah, it was a reality show where he was like a sheriff or not sheriff.
Yeah, something like that.
and he went all around. It was a disaster, and he shot a dog.
Jim
Wow.
says he was a cop. It was a disaster. Yeah.
And he was not nice to people here in Arizona.
No, he seemed like a dick.
I've heard he's.
I heard he was not like.
But DMX did have a reality show while he was living here.
Yeah,
he did, and from what I hear from people who have met him, said he was nothing but nice.
Yeah,
Now-
DMX has always been very, very humble. From all the stories I've heard from other rappers and other people, he was always willing to give, always willing to sign things.
He was very nice to his
He was
fans.
at his lowest.
Yeah. Now Seagal though, he in Out for Justice, he was the cop, and his partner got killed, right? That's what, and he was getting revenge, I think. Correct?
Yeah, what was the one where his childhood friend is the bad guy? Because that one is really good. That's my favorite.
Is it one of the
Jim
Under?
probably knows it.
I've
was
never
it?
seen Under Siege. I've never seen.
No,
that.
it's not Under Siege. But Under Siege is great.
And I've never seen Above the Law. That's the other one I haven't seen.
Okay, it might be Above the Law.
It might be Above the Law.
Yeah, I think it's Above the Law because that's a really good bloody movie.
My dad said Above the Law is really
Above
good.
the Law was his first one, right?
No, okay, so maybe that's not. That's for Sharon Stone. I'm a big Sharon Stone fan.
Yeah, he said Above the Law. Last time my dad came over, so he says to me, he goes, "If you got Under Siege, I'm willing to watch that." So he comes over. I said, "Okay, let's watch Under Siege." He goes, "Nah." He goes, "I'm feeling something else." He decides to put on Beach Babes from Beyond.
Did you expect anything else?
I was like, "Come on, man! You said you wanted to watch Under Siege. I'm feeling something raunchy tonight, something raunchy and gory." I'm like, man.
Okay, that's your father. You should know him better than anyone.
do.
You
I
just said that, and it didn't even shock me.
Yeah,
So why the hell did it shock you?
I probably give my dad a bad rep, but he's
Your
married.
dad,
He doesn't
I
get it.
loved your review that you did with your dad. I wish that me and my stepfather still talked like that.
I wanted to talk to my dad about doing a video about addiction, but he's like, man, he's like, what you want me to talk about? He's like, you want me to talk about addiction? He's like, what, porn and all that? I was like, no, man, I didn't say nothing about porn. He's like, you know what, though?
I would rather, if you had to make a choice in life, I'd rather be addicted to porn than heroin.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
I don't have
for
to
sure.
spend money on porn. I can
Right.
get it for free.
Heroin will kill you.
No, I said to him, I said, I want to talk about like alcoholism and drugs. And he's like, I don't need my people at church watching this stuff. And then knowing that I'm watching this, I was like, who at your church is watching my channel, man? I was like, what you talking about?
Maybe he goes around promoting you, bro. You don't know.
You'd be surprised. You get a whole
Yeah,
bunch
he doesn't
of
know how to
people
stand. Like, I was like,
Oh, he doesn't know.
on the
Like,
camera, be yourself. And he's like, somebody said your dad looks so uncomfortable. I was like, he did. I was like, he's just got to relax. He's worried people are watching or something.
Dude, everybody's uncomfortable except for Cody. Cody, you're not included in this, but everybody's uncomfortable when they first get in front of a camera.
Yeah, Cody dressed up as a doctor, Dr. Giggles, and
Right.
everything, man. If I ever get hurt, I'm coming to Dr. Cody for sure.
I look back on my first 3 videos and I want to delete them so bad because I'm just like, I like movies and I tried to be like somebody that
yeah.
Bro,
I
the
know.
first video I did, I didn't say like hi. I don't think I was just like, so today I'm gonna. I didn't say hi. I didn't introduce myself. The camera was like low angle shot. It was all on my chin the whole time. I was like, oh man, this is just no. It is crazy to look how far you come. Even my first live streams, I had Tony, Ken, and Tim on. And Nick, I'm just gonna use you as an example here. But like, you would be done talking, and I'd have you on full screen, and you'd be like, okay. And I wait like 10 seconds, and then I was in a different spot, and then I take you off the screen. When I read the chat, I was like, laughing my ass off, your dad. Tiana says, I love when you do videos with Daddy Blu-ray. And I was like a machine reading. I couldn't. It was terrible. So it's crazy how when you look back, how your comfort level changes. You just gotta get.
Seagal has donated millions to children's hospitals.
What?
Yeah, and that's fine. But as
I mean,
far
that's nice if he did, but I don't know.
Yeah, he shot a dog. That takes that all away from me.
I bet you, any amount of money, he only did that because cameras were around.
Right.
Hard copy blue.
Millions. I don't
Hella
know.
pissed, Nick. He's coming after you. How dare you downplay the detrimental effects of porn addiction, Nick?
I don't know nothing about that. I have a porn star right in my other room.
Well, let me show you all my fleshlights here.
James says that's not true. Cody's addicted to fleshlights, not porn, though. Out for Justice is my favorite Seagal movie. Yeah, Cody says. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that Above the Law.
One day in the sex education, we'll talk about porn addiction and the detrimental effects. Cody, I'm sorry, Vin, we'll have you on here to talk. Don't worry.
Not this next life lessons, but the second one I got coming out for the month of May is going to actually be on kids, and it's going to talk about and all that
about porn.
No, it's a movie called Kids.
Kids is a very underrated.
Kids, the movie. I thought you talked
the movie Kids. Oh yeah.
What do you think we're talking about here?
I thought you were talking about kids in general. Like
I thought you meant like
I don't know.
Not child porn, Nick.
No.
Why would Nick be making a video about that?
Right?
Like having
come and arrest me.
No.
Life lessons,
not child porn. Like having kids and what it's like to raise kids or something. Like that's what I thought.
Yeah, no.
I thought that's what you meant.
Kids with a Z.
Getting caught up in porn, because I do think, like, obviously kids are watching porn at such a young age, and I know Vin, I think he's being sarcastic here, but like, honestly speaking about porn, it definitely is like a chemical in a guy's brain. It's I think the problem with porn is it could set up unrealistic expectations for both a woman and a man when you're so caught up in that stuff. And then a woman could feel like, I don't know, disrespected if you're watching that stuff, and like she has to live up to that.
My wife would strangle me around my neck. And I'm scared of her. She's Italian. I'll end up in
I'm scared of. Well, Gus ain't scared of your wife. Gus likes your wife, Nick. But
I know.
He doesn't.
But he's Italian too. They're probably family somewhere down the line. Who knows?
Yeah. So, all right. Where are we? Are we on? I know we're on number two.
I think two.
We're on number 2.
We didn't get to.
Hold on. I did that wrong. Hold on. We're on number 2.
You got a missing middle finger. Yeah.
I would give the check. Like, check you out.
Go ahead. You could do the number 2 like that. It's just a stub, though.
Of course, man. Yeah, it's a stub. Number 2.
Yeah.
Cradle to the Grave. I mean, DMX is, all in this movie, all over the place. I love this one because, everybody's after these, black diamonds, which you find out that they're really not just diamonds. They are to control a machine that could basically, if you have this machine, you could take over the world, of course. And they kidnap DMX's daughter, and Jet Li and DMX have to help and, get his daughter back. And it's a really great movie, a lot of action. The only thing I had a problem with is Jet Li would have got his ass whooped in that ring. Because it wasn't like your standard. It wasn't your standard, like one guy just like sitting there and he's kind of doing this, waiting for his opportunity. They were all just coming in at him. So,
bro, that's my favorite scene in any movie. Don't you dare shit on
it. It was a funny scene.
No, it was a great scene. Don't get me wrong. It's
fantastic. X gonna give it to you. First, we're gonna pop that in the ATV rating and all that stuff.
Most martial arts movies, they'll wait, and then like they look stupid in the background because they don't know what to really do. But they were all pretty much coming at him at once. So I did like the scene, but it's just kind of like, all right, I love Jet Li, but he would have got his ass whooped in that one. But it's a really good movie, and there's a lot of kills in here. You don't see them, but there's a lot of people that end up dead in this movie too. I like that aspect of it.
When did you get Tom Arnold?
Because that's how it would be in the ghetto.
We got Cody saying, Jim says Cody went to Charges. Jim laughing. Cheers Pizza here. You don't have to charge that, Jim. He says it's solar powered. It's just rubber. You know what? I'm gonna get jealous of Fish's success with his fish light because my extra medium is not selling as well. And I thought
you gotta promote it more. So, you gotta promote it more.
Yeah, I know. Right. I could use it as a side job if it sells really well. So I do got to start promoting it.
Yours is geared towards a certain audience, and
that's right. Fishes, you could be inconspicuous.
Yeah, that's true because there's like 4 women that watch my channel. Fishes got all dudes. All my channel, so yeah, that makes sense because they'll stick it into that.
And it works both ways.
It's like guys are easy.
What'd you say, Fitch?
I said guys are easy.
They are.
Just give them a hole and they'll yeah.
And we in there.
Right.
We'll just tell your mother we ate it all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
American Pie.
pie, bro. What does your face feel like? Like warm apple pie. Tell me, like kids though, when they saw that movie, they weren't curious. If you were like 8 or 9 or 10 and you saw that, tell me you wouldn't be curious.
I went straight to McDonald's. I'll take 2 pies.
Let's do for $1 apple pies.
For $1.
Yeah.
Bite off one end and
Right.
I was gonna go.
So that pie
Put
was
it in the microwave, heat it up a little. Yeah.
Nick, don't lie. Never stuck your dick in
Curious,
the pie, Nick?
I was more like, is it really that warm where I could take it? That's really my. I was like,
I feel like Nick's tried it. He's like, let me do this. Let me try it.
I don't like apple pie at all. If that was the case, it would have been a cherry pie.
It would be cherry. I was just gonna say a cherry pie.
Yeah, just make sure. Yeah, you gotta clean up after.
Yeah.
Holland says I ain't eating any of that pie. Gabe, give it up for Severin and Black Emmanuel. That's a new title? Yeah, well, I know Black Emmanuel came out from Severin, so. But let's get away from Nick sticking his dick in a pie and get on to Cody.
Cody's sticking his dick in a pie.
Yeah.
No, so my number 2 is going to be Exit Wounds. I have that on DVD, but for some reason I could not find it. The old Snapper case. But I think it was that came out before Half Past Dead, right?
Which one?
Yeah, Exit Wounds. Either way, it doesn't make sense what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Saw When We Must Die, and I love that. So when I saw that DMX was going to be in another movie, I was like, I got to go see that in theaters. And it was my first DMX movie seeing in theaters. Actually, my first Steven Seagal movie as well.
Exit Wounds was before Half Past Dead. Half Past Dead was 2002.
Yeah. Which because I loved Exit Wounds, I saw Half Past Dead, and Half Past Dead was I liked it, but it wasn't Exit Wounds.
No, but
that
it's
that I wasn't the biggest Ja Rule fan back in the day.
Whoa.
Florida. Nope.
Ja Rule? You didn't like
Ja Rule. I know. I was a huge G Unit and Shady Aftermath fan back then. So we all know how that works out.
I'll take you to the candy shop. Let you lick my lollipop.
So Exit Wounds is my number 3.
Okay, cool.
Or 2, sorry.
We got Jim saying that McDonald's apple pie was scalding. If you did that to the pie, you would be in the ER. And Tiana says, I kind of want pie now. Tiana, you can't do anything with that pie other than eat it, Tiana. Jim, after the stream, they're going to get some pies from McDonald's. Actually, so Cody was on a stream last night, and they did a Burger King kind of watch along. They ate Burger King. They just hung out and shot the shit. Well, next time we're going to all buy apple pies from McDonald's, and we are going to just
should do that for your if you do that
only
stream.
Top 5 raunchy comedies. Yep, I do have a raunchy comedy stream coming up, and Cody is a must. Also, my buddy Adam, and also a couple other people too.
Okay, Cody, real quick.
Yeah, buddy.
He wants to know if you actually stuck your dick in a pie.
No, I did not. No.
Come on, man. Before 50 shut down Ja Rule's career, I mean, he did totally. I mean, stole his whole style and everything. You mean to tell me that you didn't like Vinny Vici?
To me, he was a carbon copy of Tupac. Like they created him to be Tupac.
Not even close. He was nowhere near the lyrical.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get that, but
I do like Thug Lovin' with Bobby Brown. He did later on, but I will say I saw him in concert last December, and every song was, oh yeah, I know this song. Oh, so I think I like him now. But back in the day when the beef was real, I did not like Ja Rule at all.
Oh no, you know how fast I jumped off that Ja Rule?
That's it. Listen to Ja Rule.
Yeah, that's it.
Cody, seriously, go back.
The way you walk.
He looks a little bit like Ja Rule.
Oh, sorry, Nick.
Just listening to "I'm Real" with J-Lo.
Yeah.
No, go back and listen to Vinny Vici, and try not to think about how badly 50 Cent shut down his career. It's actually a really good album. I still play that album to this day. But
I had a burnt copy of Pain is Love or Love is Pain.
I didn't like any other album. After he just went too much towards the women, that's what was selling. I was buying burnt copies after that. So
what's my motherfucking name? He sounded like Kermit the Frog with a golf ball in his throat.
Oh, whatever you would else do.
All it says is true. That fuck is a lady. Cookie, 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 cookie. Murder.
Holla, holla.
No, the cookie.
Don't get me started on my hatred for Ja Rule in the early 20s, early 2000s.
I've got some of so this stream is one of my funniest streams I've ever been a part of because it's just
hilarious.
Off the rails like they always are.
Hey, man,
so we got the least amount of people probably out of any of my videos watching, but I'm having a fucking blast.
Oh, they're missing out, man.
It keeps dropping in people. Look, great. Cody's rapping about cookies now. Oh, I want chips.
That's the thing, though. Like, I'll be honest with you guys when it comes to live streams, I do it because like the remembering stream and also what it means to us discussion. Whether I have 10 watching or 100 watching, I enjoy the people I'm with, and that's what it's about for me. And if I got people in the chat, I'm absolutely going to interact with them. Like Jim saying, if you can't blow on the pie before you bite it. Let's do it for your 1K stream. I'll have these guys back on. We'll be fucking the pie on.
There you go. Yeah.
Benicio says,
"Become a member."
For that right now is epic. I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you look at lollipop. Right?
I love.
Did I get that right, Cody?
Little Man. Yeah, you were close.
Little Man, though. I'll take you to the meat or the pole. Yeah,
the butcher shop.
The butcher shop. I'll let you
ham hock.
Bring Tracy Morgan.
A lot of people hated that movie. I love it.
Ever since the 50 job beef, Job Pete sitting down.
Wow.
Facts. Vin is spitting out facts right now.
Look, when the locks can't shut you down because 50 was so powerful, and I think the locks like really put him to shame. It still didn't stop 50 Cent's career. This man's still going. I mean, dude, even to this day.
50 Cent now. Ja Rule had a concert like 2-3 years ago. 50 Cent bought 200.
I heard that. Yeah. All the front row.
Just so that nobody.
I heard that.
Ja Rule still got the money. He just wanted Ja Rule to go out to an empty audience. How fucking funny is that?
That is hilarious.
He's such a dick. Like
I love 50 Cent.
So do I, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like that.
And I met him twice.
Put on some
I met him twice.
You met him twice? Nice.
Yes.
I remember Get Rich or Die Trying. That was my shit too back then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie's actually dope too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Cody, you just pulled your title, so we're on to number 2 for Mizzy, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. So number 2 is Cradle to the Grave. I didn't remember a lot about this, and me and Bob watched this actually. So I had forgot about it. I fairly enjoyed it a lot, and Bob and I were kind of salivating over Gabrielle Union.
Oh my god! Don't get me started on Gabrielle Union, bro.
Yeah, sorry, but yeah, I just had a lot of fun with it. DMX, I thought he did a great performance. Even Tom Arnold, I'm not a big Tom Arnold fan, but he was actually kind of funny in it as well. So
Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Anderson. Yeah, I think he's hilarious. So yeah, Cradle to the Grave.
Hell yeah, bro. Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, the strip scene. Yeah. Real quick, Jim. I'll answer your question right now. Fat Joe all day.
God, why?
Y'all wanna live my lifestyle? Never seen a break, never seen a crack.
You got that? You got the dollar bills, fish. I'm gonna make it rain on them.
Oh yeah, fish with those dollar bills.
I don't have dollar bills. It's in the bank.
Make it rain is I love listening to Make It Rain. I'm gonna make it rain.
Oh, so you don't like Fat Joe?
Cody and I had a private session. I'm all tapped out.
I'll pull up Fat Joe.
So the problem is Fat Joe, like once he brought in Big Pun, everybody kind of just was like, okay, and then Pun died and he could never pick that legacy back up because Pun was ghostwriting some of Fat Joe's.
He was also an Empire. Don't forget about that.
So,
Nick.
but I'd rather listen to Fat Joe, especially his mixtapes that he has out there, especially with Remy Martin. Oh, she's a bad bitch. Remy Martin rapper.
Remy
Has
Martin, yeah, she can.
That's a good
better
song.
cut that off, or we get shut down.
That's gonna shut us down.
Yeah.
The 5 seconds of I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain.
And then we all disappear like, what happened?
Ja Rule over Fat Joe, Tiana, dollar bills. She's making it rain. Yes,
Right.
Impulse. All right. Okay, so number 1 fish or number 2.
No, number 2.
Number 2.
Don't jump.
Number 2. I'm going with Belly. I'm going with Belly. I haven't watched this since it came out. I rewatched it actually today. I like to participate, even if I'm just being in the chat. I like to watch movies and kind of put my own list together if I'm just hanging out in the chat. But since I'm on here, I chose this. This movie is great. DMX, his growth or his arc throughout this whole movie, just being that hardcore, up and comer, wanting to climb the ranks in the drug dealing world, getting caught up in it, and then getting busted and changing by the end of the movie is it's a great story arc. I really enjoyed it. Nas, T-Oz, great cast of hip hop's finest in the at that time. Really, really great. Great cast. Great cast. So I chose Belly for my number 2.
Nice. I didn't know you were that big of a fan. I just watched that one today.
Yeah. So I didn't realize how good Method Man was in that as like the villain. He was really good. He also got shot with the shotgun, flew through the window, got up and ran and lived. I was like, what the hell? And did anybody know, was Sean Paul in that movie? Like he was like rapping at the club.
Paul he's doing he's on stage though.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, I didn't know Sean Paul was around back then.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Sean Paul's another one that
soundtrack.
Sean Paul's got good music too.
Just give me the light. Is that him?
That's Sean Paul. But DMX and Sean Paul have a song on the soundtrack.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yes, and it is banging. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Yo, that's my shit right there. And that's another one that pounds in your car. I'm all about bass.
Bro, there's no song hits the way Go to Sleep does, man. I fucking love that song.
You're just not in the right car.
Get the hell out of here, dude. We're definitely fighting.
Listen. When you come visit one day, you can sit in my Lexus, 1600 watts at 1 ohm, 1 sub, ported, and I'm telling you, you'll be like, turn that shit down, Nick. I'm like, nah, I'm half black. We don't do that. Don't touch my radio. Don't never touch a black man radio.
My friend had an RX-16 or RX-17, and he had a subwoofer, and just feel the bass. Every time the bass would go, it would like tickle my asshole. So I was like, what's this guy doing over here? He's driving down the street going,
bro, Mizzy's been so quiet tonight. I think he's trying not to get canceled.
Don't cancel.
Yeah, half of me got your back, so let's go.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Mizzy's like, Dell's watching the replay. I gotta be nice. I don't want to get in trouble. I fucking love Dell too, man. I asked Dell to be on this stream too, and he was all up for it. But weekends are family nights for him, so which is completely understandable. But Dell's a big DMX fan too, and then obviously KB couldn't make it. So, but yeah, those were a couple people I asked. Benicio, he's a bigger Tupac fan. All right, number 2 for me. This is tough, but they go hand in hand. So I love Cradle to the Grave. Look, upon rewatching it, does it hold up the same? No, not necessarily. But I still love this movie. It has a ton of nostalgia for me. The whole scene, X gonna give it to you, where he's in the cage fighting, and then the ATV scene right here. And then Gabrielle Union, just
right.
Fish. Even you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I absolutely,
You can appreciate her.
I can appreciate it, absolutely.
that lap dance.
Bobby watching. He don't watch the movie for real. He watches the special features because it has the DMX video. X gonna give it to you.
So
I watched the video today.
I was actually watching that scene for tips.
So the VHS of this had after the credits rolled, the credits were the music video. X gonna give it to you, and so yeah, X gonna give it to you. Well,
I know that's it. You sent me many recordings.
I know I did. Parking. Caprice told me that she wants me to rap in the car with my windows rolled down in the summer with my Terrifier Art the Clown glasses, and singing X gonna give it to you.
There you go.
I should go into like Englewood out here and do that. I don't know what Englewood is, or Robbins, not good areas. Now that if I do that shit, I'm gonna get shot. But Nick, what's your number?
All right, so my number one, there's only one left for me, and that's gonna be Belly. I knew you were gonna do something, so I waited. Put Cody up there so I could look at something good before we start talking about Belly. So the reason why I still have this DVD, I also have the original soundtrack that I bought way back when.
Very nice.
And of course, I have the steel book because I did a review on it. Shameless plug. But this DVD, this is my original DVD that I bought way back in '99. And it has that picture of X. And I absolutely love that. And also, in this one, in the booklet, it literally gives you an entire like little description of the movie about Hype Williams. So it's like a nice little read. So I just, for some reason, I just can't get rid of this DVD. But the movie itself is just phenomenal. I seen this when I lived in Bangor, Maine for a short while. I seen it on the same day that I seen Stephen King's house in real life. So I took a little tour on a tour bus, and I went right by his house. I wanted to knock on the door, but I probably would have got shot. But Belly is just amazing. Like Cody said, opening scene, fantastic, perfect song to play. I really think that was DMX's real person. He wasn't acting. I think that was really him. I think he is that corrupt. If you watch so many people that talk about him, it's that role. So besides being open-hearted, he was robbing people for real. He was drug dealing for real. He was, doing a whole bunch of dirty shit. And I think that's why when he got rich, he felt like he needed to give back.
Yeah.
That's my number one. Sorry.
Number one. Nice. All right, Cody, come out with the banger for your number one.
Cradle to the Grave.
There you go.
Snapper.
Hell yeah. Snapper. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Cradle to the Grave. Let's go, Cody.
It's my favorite, and it has one of my favorite DMX songs on there featuring Eminem and Obi Trice called Go to Sleep. And I've actually used that as my entrance music for many, many years when I did backyard wrestling. When I was signed to be a professional wrestler, they cut that shit out. They're like, no, you can't come out to that. So I was like, I understood. So I didn't fight him. I was like, I know. So if you know the song, you know the song, but it's a great song, great soundtrack, great movie. And it's funny because when I was watching this, I was doing a rewatch because I saw this in theaters. And then I watched it, of course, on this, but in theaters, I was like, wow, that's crazy. But I was watching this on a replay of it, not a replay, but a rewatch of it. And when he fights the people in the in the cage fighting, Tito Ortiz, I hate how Jet Li is not affecting him at all at the beginning when he's like punching him and it's not affecting him. I don't know why I hated that because Jet Li's the real deal. And I think Jet Li would have beat everybody up like he did in the movie.
Let's go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm like this fucking guy over here. He's all like, no,
Nick.
Well, you know what? You don't even deserve that one. Hold on, Cody. You don't even deserve that. You only get a half. Okay.
Oh.
my wife called that to you. She's like, "Where's the fuck part?"
Nick. Do you notice I changed my name for you?
Oh yeah, shit.
I love you too, Cody.
Juice, I absolutely love the locker scene. Yes, he was electric. Above the Rim is my second, Jim says. Jim, my dude, same here. Cody says, Go to Sleep is an aggressive song. Ben says, yeah, it definitely is. It's probably the most aggressive song out there. Yep.
I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Eminem going after Benzino in that verse?
He was. I believe
Yeah,
so.
okay.
Yeah, they had a beef for a while. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they had beef for a long time.
Mizzy, tell us about that beef.
He's from Massachusetts. Benzino. Oh, God.
Listen, I didn't like Benzino at all. The only one song I ever liked was Made Men, and it's because it had the locks in it.
Yo, you know when Mizzy starts talking shit, he means business because Mizzy doesn't talk a lot of shit a lot.
Sure, keep it to myself.
You want to go ahead, Mizzy? Go ahead. It looks like you got a onesie on, Mizzy. Is that a onesie? What is that?
Oh no, it's a hoodie.
It's like, yeah, and then it's black on the other side, or what?
Oh, that's just the inside.
The inside of the hoodie.
Oh, okay. Because I was so confused by the inside of the hoodie. I thought he was wearing. Bro, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's like a thin material.
He had like a snuggie on or something.
No, snuggie.
Snuggling up for a Saturday night stream.
That's right. Yeah, that's related.
I thought you ordered a DMX snuggie.
No. Well, number one. So yeah, number one. He's obviously a great actor, but I'm going with just his music in general. Had some bangers, obviously. Slippin', Party Up, X Gonna Give It To You, Where the Hood At. Yeah, I just remember they'd always be playing all the time on the radio and shit. And I had a couple of his CDs. Unfortunately, I lost my whole CD collection and storage. Got sold off, I guess. But yeah, I'll always remember for his music, man. And he's actually a rapper or artist that I thought did well in the acting world too.
I did too, man.
You know what I mean? Because some people try to, and yes, and they, yeah, there you go. That's for you, Tony.
Somebody clip Busy doing that.
I was scared. I was like, is there a dog out there?
I'm in the backyard. Yeah.
We could call Tony out right now because he said he's going to watch the replay. So let's see if Tony actually watched the replay.
That's
if he
true.
did, he'll clip that and put it on his story.
All right, I like that.
And
See,
if
you said it, so now he has to do it.
Replay, you know, we're gonna
absolutely.
Tony who?
Tony P.
Tony P. Oh, Tony P.
We're gonna put him on blast. He said he's gonna watch the replay and he expects Mizzy to bark at the end.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking Tony from Basement Blues.
Yeah, imagine Tony's looking.
I don't think this is his stream unless he's watching it at home. He's lurking. He's just sitting there in his basement. With his magnifying glass,
right? Magnifying
glass.
No, somebody hit Tony up. I need to know if Basement Blues is watching. I really hope he's in the chat right now and he just starts. He puts like a dog in a barking.
Yeah, he's like, Tony's gonna give it to you.
Tony's gonna give it to you.
Basement Blues diehard DMX fan.
Bro, I want
calling it right now.
I want Tony here so badly right now. Oh my god,
that'd be hilarious.
All right, Jim's going a little far over here with the rapping. Let's tone that down a little bit there, Jim.
Mob Deep Shook One's best track late ever. What you think?
Good song, but
it's not the best. But I do like the song, but it's not the best ever.
No.
Yeah. All right, Fish. What's your number one?
Well, a couple of people have already talked about this, but yes, it's Cradle to the Grave. I love Jet Li. He is one of my favorite martial artists, actors out there. Fantastic. DMX was really great in this. Gabrielle Union, like you guys talked about earlier, giving me tips on how to grind there. Also, the fight scenes were great. Bob, you touched on the ATV, like there on the cover there. That was a great scene. I love that. That chase there. Gabrielle Union getting them on the action as well. The daughter, stealing the van, wrecking that. That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that when I first saw that back in the day. So rewatching it, I had forgotten about that. So yeah, this was a really good one. I really enjoyed this one. Just a lot of explosions. Tom Arnold was fantastic in this. He, my comic relief, fantastic. I love Tom Arnold. And actually, all those movies, I believe he was in.
Yeah, he was an Exit Wounds. Wasn't he?
Yeah, Exit Wounds,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. So Tom Arnold, fantastic comic relief. But yes, Cradle of the Grave. I really, really loved the rewatch on that one. So yeah, my number one.
All right.
I love Tom Arnold. I put up a fight in the video, and he's like, "Well, I could have put up a bigger fight, but."
Look it up on YouTube. Tom Arnold has a great story about Steven Seagal on Exit Wounds, about Steven Seagal not listening and being on the boat. He kept wanting to go through this one door, and the director's like, "Don't go through the door. Don't go through that door." And he's like, "I'm going to go through the door." All right, go through the door. And he goes through the door, and it leads to just the water. So he goes and falls into the water, and he comes up, and all of his hair is all like, because he sprays his hair black.
Yeah,
so it's all running down his face.
Man.
It's a good
That's
story.
hilarious.
Yeah.
All right.
Deserved it.
What's your number one, Bob?
My number one, y'all know what my number one is.
It better be mine.
All right. Demonetized, but yeah, I love that song. It's so good. We got first we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll, then we're gonna pop, let it go, let it go. I love that song, man. X gonna give it to you. I grew up watching that and listening to that, rapping in my basement. But I do have somebody here that actually wanted to give his number one. He didn't like the he heard what Joe was saying. What's going on, Tony?
Basement Blues.
The biggest DMX fan.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Tony, were you barking?
Do what?
Were you barking?
He was barking.
Yeah, I was busy editing some videos.
Okay. Do you want to give us a bark?
Do what?
You want
Can you bark like DMX for us?
Can you bark like DMX for us?
I don't bark.
You have to pay for that, man.
Yeah, that costs extra, right?
That's right. Yeah, Tony had to come in there. You see Cody's face? He was shocked.
I was just like, wait.
Yeah, I was like, Tony.
He's the biggest DMX fan of all of us. So, Tony, have you ever seen any of DMX movies though?
No. I've got one. Is Belly one of them?
Belly,
yeah, that's the only one I've got. But I haven't taken the time to watch it.
No Cradle to the Grave. You didn't, when you were like 30 years old, you didn't rap X gonna give it to you? No.
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 Yeah. Tony was over there like, thank God I'm a country boy.
Me and my banjo.
Your banjo.
Sounds like Deliverance.
Yeah, the banjo version of it.
You got a pretty mouth. Yeah.
Sure do got a pretty mouth.
Tony, are you a fan of Deliverance?
Not a fan, but I've seen it a couple of times. I've actually used to go whitewater rafting up at Tortuga, near where they filmed all that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's not too far away from me.
That's awesome. Well, Tony, you weren't in the. I don't think you were in there, but we were talking about you and barking in your basement with a magnifying glass.
Yeah,
I wasn't saying anything. It was all Nick.
It was all.
I've used it a lot.
Even on the half black guy, why don't you?
You said you. Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, Tony, it was. I appreciate you. I sent you the link just 5 minutes ago. I said we're talking crap about you. Come on in here.
Tony, nothing but love, Tony.
Yeah.
I know.
Tony is a legend.
Tony, we do love you, man. Everybody, look at all the Tony right here. Tony, we got Tony. Are you East Coast represent or West Coast?
East Coast.
So what is it? 10:53 right now?
Yeah, 10:53.
Yeah. And Holland says, Tony, you need the extra charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Tony, everybody, it's so much fun. That's like the thing is, obviously to remembering DMX stream, but I just thought it'd be fun to hang out with you for a bit too.
Yeah.
Well, Tony, Holland did say if you bark, he'll put it on his debit card for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
up
know.
$100.
If you bark, we're gonna play a super chat.
Wow, that's the pressure, peer pressure.
Like
Did y'all all bark? I missed it. Yeah, I can't do that.
Well, give your best impression, and I'll play a super chat.
What if you just start spitting the whole verse of like
right?
We're like, oh.
Tony's like the dude in the traffic from Office Space.
Yeah.
I can't talk to my mama. So what?
I got my finger over a little fun video I'll play if you give us one bark.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah. Is that
See?
I won't play the whole thing, but I had to
Tony.
that was a good one.
We need to put all our barks together and then end it with Tony's art.
There you go. Exactly.
First
That's a good idea.
I will work on putting all the barks together. I'll cut the other stuff out and then I'll get Tony's to finish it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of barks.
Yeah, there's been a lot of barks tonight. We got KB saying Tony represents the South Sub fellas. Glad to see you still on. Our Copy Blue says faith lost. If you bark, you get a free fish light. Tony, have you seen the fish light?
I want nothing to do with that.
Yes, I have.
Unfortunately, I saw that with a bunch of other people saw it too.
Tell me Derek didn't do a good job with that, though.
I'm not saying anything else about
it. Tony's like, look, I have to play innocent for now. So,
Yeah.
But you did see.
We'll talk in the backyard.
Yeah.
Tony, what did you think? Would you order these two for your birthday?
And now, presenting to.
Yeah, I saw that too the other night.
We are now here for birthdays if you want to hire us, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Anytime you want us for your birthday. You're turning 55 in January, right?
Nice.
Are you feeling like strippers for your birthday?
No.
They've been practicing. They've been watching Gabrielle Union.
Right.
We're always ready to go. Always ready.
We'll kick everybody else out. We'll put you on full screen. And we'll give you the tease.
And we'll dance to your favorite song, Pretty Ricky.
Tony, what is your favorite song?
I don't really have a favorite song.
What's
Y'all probably don't listen to the same music I listen to.
What do you listen to?
I listen to contemporary Christian music.
I do too.
okay.
I do too, Tony. Who do you listen to? I'll tell you if I know them.
Different people.
Do you know?
I just typically just listen to certain radio stations.
K-Love?
Yeah, K-Love.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I used to go to church. I talked to Tony about this stuff too. So I like to have fun, but I also I listen to like 10th Avenue North. My sister's a big Matthew West fan. Tony, you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
She's seen him like 50 times in concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So a lot of times. But Tony, I guess your number one would be Belly, just because that's the only one you own.
Yeah. I need to watch it, but I've heard mixed things
Tony
about
watching
it.
Belly.
I don't know.
I don't know Tony. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah. But if you guys wanted to go through some honorable mentions, Tony, if you want to hang out, you can. But I don't want to keep you any pressure on you. But if you want to hang out with us, you can too.
Sure.
He's like, you got me out of bed for this.
Yeah. He was editing videos.
I was going to sleep.
Yeah. And then you plug your channel too, Tony. But Nick, go ahead. Just fly through the honorable mentions nice and quick.
Yeah, well, I only have one. If you really want to take a deeper dive into DMX's life on YouTube, BET did do a special. It's called the Rough Riders Chronicles, and there is a segment in there that talks about DMX and what he really went through. And it's a hard listen, hard watch, but it's a fantastic thing, and it's basically all of the Rough Riders, what they went through. So definitely check it out. It is on YouTube for free. It's very short segments, but yeah, to have your mom drop you off at a place and then just bounce on you, that shit's crazy to me.
I agree with Nick. That is a great suggestion. That Chronicles. They also have one for a few of them. Like they have one for Cash Money. I think had one, and they also had one for
No Limit.
No Limit. Yeah. All getting was Master P. I was like, that's not it, even though he is the leader. But yeah, they have one. So I just want to talk about his song "Slippin'" and the music video for "Slipping." It's a very good song. I love it. Not a lot of people are talking about it anymore. But if you watch the video and listen to the song nowadays, it hits a lot different now that you know what happened to DMX. And like even back then, he was trying so hard to just live a good life, and he live a better, cleaner life. and it just, sometimes it catches up with you, and it just it's a sad video, sad song, but great songs, great video.
The only one that I have is Exit One. It's only because it didn't make my list. It's only 5, so I did enjoy it when I saw it. I kind of rewatched that though, and watch all these Steven Seagal mannerisms and stuff.
Oh, the action is great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember liking it and everything, but I might have different eyes now when I see it. It's been a long time. So
you didn't get to rewatch it, huh?
I didn't. No.
It's a good rewatch.
Sarcastic.
Yeah, I definitely got to pick it up. But,
Nick's
I
whispering.
do like. Yeah.
Whispering sweet nothings to you in your ear. Evenly.
I appreciate it. So yeah, I have to rewatch that.
Nick whispers to me too.
Does he? Oh, nice.
Hey, what we talk about in our DMs is nobody else's business.
I'm sorry, Nick. That is true.
I have Exit Wounds as one of my honorable mentions. Yeah, like everybody said, once again, Tom Arnold, fantastic in this, but I really enjoyed DMX in this one as well. Not as much as I enjoyed him in the others, but I did like him in this movie as well. Steven Seagal, yeah, you can kind of say that he was not at prime level there, but still enjoyed it. Next, I just want to tell you guys, please, whatever you do, don't watch this.
Oh.
Please don't watch this. Save the hour and a half of your life that you will never get back.
Is that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Did y'all
It's awful. I saw this at Vintage Stock, and I was like, oh, sweet. DMX, Lou Diamond Phillips, cool. I was like, all right, let's go. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? I was like, oh, please, no. So, yeah, I mean, and actually, he's man, it's bad, just all around camera work. It's just straight to DVD is what it was, and I didn't notice. I didn't look into it until after the fact. I was like, oh, this is awful.
Did you make it through it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony, do you shut movies off if it's really bad, or do you sit through it? No matter. Well, you sat through Kill Her Goats.
Yeah, if I start a movie, I do finish the movie even if I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just
I'm the same way, and I can't. It's something my OCD with Letterboxd too. Like I got to finish it because I log everything on Letterboxd.
Yeah. Next, like, give it the half an hour rule. If it ain't going somewhere in a half an hour, on to the next.
Man, I should have stopped it after 5 minutes. Man,
oh yeah, that bad. Huh?
I'm the same way.
My dad's
the same way with TV series. If a TV series, usually they start off really good first couple of seasons.
2 episodes.
First couple episodes.
I stick with it after I've started it. I just got to finish the series.
My dad, he's like, shut this off, and I'm like, I can't. We got to finish it. He's like, oh, what the hell? And he'll be asleep now. So, but Tony, go ahead, promote yourself.
Promote myself.
Yeah, promote where you can find you. There's a lot of people watching, like 400 right now. They don't know who you are, where you're at. Or where you're
Tony Basement Blues. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. And you can find me on YouTube. I do a video every day. And yeah, that's who I am.
And I do have
Tony, that was bullshit. You do it way faster in your videos. You better do it again. Put him back on screen.
No.
Tony,
1 minute. I've never seen he'd be like, I'll be on TikTok Letterboxd. I mean,
it's like the Micro Machines guy.
Of course, it's past 11 p.m., so Tony doesn't go as fast.
Yeah, Tony's tired.
I do have breaking news for everybody. This coming Tuesday, Tony will be on the round table.
Oh,
nice.
Sweet.
Isn't that right, Tony?
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
he's always on the round table, isn't he?
I know it's.
Yeah. That's like his 100th one.
Yeah.
At this point, I mean, Tony should just run Blu-ray.com. Like, yeah, I got this, this.
Tony, have you ever sent in like an email for a fix on Blu-ray.com? Like, if it's missing a slipcover, do you ever email or send in the request to get that like added?
No, I don't think so.
Fish,
I didn't know you could do that.
I have.
You can. Did it work or no? Because
I have no idea.
I did it once and it never.
So like, if it doesn't come with a slip and it says it does,
like
or
an
something?
original pressing, does it come with the slipcover. It'll say slipcover in original.
An original pressing, right?
And that's Tony. That's how you know all of your stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then so some of the stuff sometimes like they're 98% accurate on there, which is great because Blu-ray.com is everything. But every once in a while they miss something, and that's fine because they got millions and billions of movies there. So I don't expect them to be perfect.
Yeah, I also use DVD Profiler. That's where I catalog all my stuff. It's a subscription type thing, and I'll submit things to that.
Yeah. Now, Tony, you inspired me to want to. You and Adam inspired me after your Texas Chainsaw Massacre video, and then Sue did the Ben Affleck collection video. It makes me want to start like my own series, doing like how many movies do I own, kind of thing.
You should do something.
Yeah, I got to put out content and
try it. Once a month isn't going to cut it, right?
Oh, he's coming after you, Bob.
No, it's not. But I'll tell you what, I think people get sick of seeing my face, and then it helps when you only put out one video every couple weeks. Otherwise, they get sick of me.
Nah, we can't get sick of you, man.
I don't get sick of Tony, and I watch all his damn videos.
He says I watch all of his videos.
Listen,
a minute and a half, 2 minute video isn't
that's
too
what I'm
tough to get
saying.
through.
Like for me, sometimes I just want a quickie. And you know, where else do you go? You go to Tony. I even said it. I said it. Come on.
That's not appropriate, man.
Tony's our YouTube quickie.
That's right. You want to see what the Steelbook looks like? You don't want to get into the technique. Listen, you want to see what it looks like? You want to see the disc, and then you want to see a Speed Micro Machine commercial at the end? Tony's your man.
Tony for quickies.
A minute 32.
Minute and 33 if he has to press the stop button on the camera.
Yeah. Next Magic Mike movie, we got Holland saying, "Hey KB, Tony is a legend, and we all love him." Cody says,
That's
he's
right.
everywhere.
Thanks, Cody.
He's in the streams, he's in the chats, he's everywhere. We do love Tony. Tony is the GOAT, no arguments. Look at that. Greatest of all time. Tony, are you familiar with Faith Plus One?
I am.
I don't know that band, man. I'm gonna have to check them out. AM Hardcopy Blue says Slip and Fire. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I'm not sure what she's talking about.
Probably the Blu-ray.com thing.
Oh yeah, yep. You can make edits to entries there. I've done it before to add cast, disc info, etc. Yeah, exactly. I've never had it changed, but I've added entries requested. I believe you have to do it because you can't change it yourself.
No, they would have to check it out.
They
right?
go to and
Yeah, exactly.
Because that whole thing would be messed up if we started.
Yeah, if everyone just put it in. Yeah.
Exactly. But there's a couple things every once in a while that don't actually, I can't even, like the barcode doesn't scan at all, and I can't even type it in and find it in any country.
I've had that too.
There's a stupid, I didn't mean to say stupid, but there's a movie, it's one of these. Tony, help me out here. It's a completely different, like it does not show up on Blu-ray.com. I think it's this.
I think it's no, not that one. That one's I have that one. I think it's that one.
Like a
Yeah,
different title or
With
something like that. I don't know. Tony, any idea? You probably have.
I don't have that.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, now I know what to pull in the Steelbook. When you're going against Tony, go get the Harry Potter set. Tony, you're a great guy, and we all love you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bob, when you doing the whole Linkin Park thing with Tim?
Oh man, I don't know. I've
Do
got
you borrow this?
I've got so much happening in May. Jay-Z
Oh,
Linkin Park.
Nom Encore. Yeah, that's an awesome.
Nice. That's a good one, man.
Yeah, I still have the damn.
That's awesome. Nice.
Tony, did you like Linkin Park or no?
My kids did.
Yeah. I asked Tony straight up. I was like, is there any actors or actresses that you would like to be on the panel for the remembering? And he's like, not any of the dead actors, I think he said, or something. Tony was like, no, I don't think there is. And I was like, dang, Tony. There's not one? You don't love Audrey Hepburn or?
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm not very good at speaking. So
bullshit, you're not.
Tony, put out a video
Tony, so don't worry.
Yeah,
He's tired. So Tony, you need to take your pill.
Yeah.
Go lay down. Leave your magnifying glass right there. Go take a nap.
That's the thing. Like, I love what everybody brings something different to panels, though. Some people are crazy energetic, like Nick. Cody, you're always fun. Mizzy, you're pretty quiet until spoken on, and then you could.
Oh no, Mizzy's live in the chats. Don't.
He is live in the chat, but
it's
that man will roast you in a chat real quick.
he just likes to chill with his onesie, and then you got Fish. But don't get it twisted. Tony's
goddamn onesie,
bro. Tony will come after you. Like,
no. If you go after Tony, Nick comes after you.
Yeah.
And Ken in Mid-Levolution. How many times have me and Ken said that? If somebody trashes Tony, they're gonna get ripped a new one.
Yeah, you'll get ripped apart.
Tony's the table we all eat off of. You can't mess with that.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And he's the quickie we all go to.
Sorry, Tony, I didn't turn your channel into a quickie.
A quickie on the table.
But Tony, seriously, I've said this before. There are, the whole a lot of people, you stream with the same people. Like I always stream with Tim. It's very rare if I do a stream without Tim. But I'll have you on every single time I do a stream. It doesn't matter because I love hanging out with you, Tony. Like I said that with Mid-Levolution too. When I said that in my video yesterday, I meant it. Like it is so much fun to be a part of something and feel a part. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you and Ken for making me feel welcome like that.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
It is. 6 hours later. Dude, Tony had like 120 people in there after 4 hours. Cody was there the whole time.
Dude, I was there all 6 hours.
Mizzy was there.
We had fun. That was a fun night, man.
And then Fish was there for a while. You were working, and then you came
like
in.
4 hours of it.
He was driving, getting something to eat.
Yeah, he went to the store and everything.
Yeah, he went to the store, came back.
The food. Yeah.
Bob, you and Ryan broke that the other day.
We did 6 hours.
Yeah, Tony.
6:05 or some shit. Yeah.
6:05. It was funny because Nick jumped in the chat.
Yeah, he did. He was getting up, ready to go into work.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
As soon as I jumped in the chat, I started an entire. But when I went back and rewatched it, y'all were doing that the whole time.
We did the.
Oh,
it was the If You Love Scream.
I ain't gonna bring it up, but
films at home.
Well, that started again today.
You'll love Lincoln Park.
Yeah.
Thank Gianna. I passed out at the end of that stream.
Here, Tony said, I don't have that, man. My greatest achievement in life happened last week in pulling 2 Kino Lorber titles in a stream Tony didn't have.
Yeah.
What
I have them now, thanks to him. I got some really good recommendations.
What 2 titles were they?
And
it's his greatest achievement in life, by the way.
And it sounds like a great
What were
recommendations.
those? I'm trying to remember what they were.
Yeah, I got them right here.
So great.
Yeah,
He
written
forgot.
down.
Did he buy them already?
He probably did. Yeah.
He probably walks right into a Best Buy. That's what the Best Buy does.
Lorber is right there.
Yeah, Amazon's door right there. Yeah.
Now, when Vin does those videos and recommendations, I love those too. I get a lot of good recommendations from him.
Prefontaine. That's right.
You already buy it? So you bought them?
Yeah, everybody was talking about how good they were.
Prefontaine's a really good movie if you haven't seen it, and also Mill Creek put that out as well. So you'll have to
I got the Kino Lorber editions.
You'll have to buy them both. The Mill Creek.
Yeah, I'd never heard of either one of them.
Prefontaine's really good, man. Monica Potter's in that one, I believe. She's in one of the. Is his name Steve Prefontaine? Is that, or what is his name? First name? Help me out here. Magnifying glass.
Put that magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Put you full screen. Magnifying. No, Tony, come on, get the name for us.
No, because you're just gonna make fun of me.
No.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve. Okay, so Steve Prefontaine. He was the. I don't know if he was the first person to ever break 4 Minute Mile, but it's a good movie. He's got 2 different movies out there. One is that the one that stars
Jared Leto.
Oh, that's Jared Leto. Okay, the other one is the guy from look up. That's the one with Jared Leto. Shoot, there's another Prefontaine movie. It has I don't know. Fish thinks he's hot. I can't remember his name though. He's in like the Alien Covenant movie, I believe. Shoot,
Fassbender.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, Michael Fassbender.
It might be.
Don't ask me how I know.
It's not him though. It's you know what? I got it. I'll look it up based on what I know.
Michael Fassbender.
It's not him though. I think this. Hold on. Oh, it's this one. Hold on. I got it. Dear God, I'm struggling with this. Okay, so his name was Billy Crudup.
Billy Crudup. Yeah.
Crudup.
Okay.
He's in He's also in a Prefontaine movie. I'm looking for the title of it. Sorry, guys. It's called Without Limits.
Without Limits. That's it. Yes.
Yeah. So that one's from 1998. It is on Tubi. I don't know if it is on Blu-ray though.
Same story.
It's but I think Without Limits might be the one that I've seen. But if it's got a Blu-ray, Tony and I are gonna buy it right now. Ain't that right, Tony?
No.
Said no.
Cody's over there kicking some shit.
Without
What you doing, Cody?
Only has a DVD. What are you doing, Cody?
I was changing settings on a fan.
Are you looking for the magnifying glass? Because that's
Cody's over here like
He's trying out that flashlight. He don't want anyone to see.
Trying to get to my collection.
Yeah. Which one am I going to use tonight? Yeah.
That one movie.
Poetry and Prefontaine. Quickie. Guy from the So I appreciate everybody who came in to talk DMX. I will let you guys kind of go ahead and promote your channel. I've got so much stuff coming up in May myself. So I'll kind of talk about some of the stuff I got coming up. But I love live streaming with all you guys. I love hanging out with you guys backstage. Honestly, anybody hanging out in the chat, seriously, we have like a group chat. And every once in a while, we just throw out a stream and we just go live and hang out backstage. And there's nothing. We just hang out. Fish has done it. We've done it with Cody. Just let us know. We like to hang out sometimes. Just talk, It's a lot of fun. So, and sometimes going live and doing that's fun too. Look at what happened when Tony did it. He had 120 people watching.
Right.
Yep. All right, Nick, what's going on over on your channel?
Tony. Tomorrow I have my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Stanko Vision review coming out. Top 5 on Wednesday. I have no fucking clue what I'm going to do yet, but it'll be done. And then I think I'm going to take like a week break. And after that, come in with a life lesson. Because I'm really trying to keep that segment going. So, and then me and Cody's top 10 that we just did on Sylvester Stallone was absolute ball fun to make. And it did it really well. So I think me and Cody got to jump up on some more stuff.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. I love collabing with people, man. That's so much fun doing
fun.
Things. Like Cody, you got something coming up with Garrett.
Yeah, on May 12th. I believe it's May 12th. It's a Friday. Either way, yeah, it's the beginning of or the middle of May. We are starting a new series called The Rad Dudes, and the first episode is going to be about 90s ninjas. So like everything that was kind of like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out, and then that spawned like Three Ninjas. And,
I love Three Ninjas.
Like all the other ninja, like Beverly Hills Ninja and Surf Ninjas and like Double Dragon, stuff like that. And also, yeah, go check out the top 5 Stallone picks that we did over on Nick's channel. It was a great video. I'm glad he asked me to be a part of it. I was very thankful to be part of it. It was an awesome time, and I can talk Stallone all day and all night.
Yeah, and I can honestly talk Tum Tum and Three Ninjas all day, all night. Even the one with Hulk Hogan. High
Noon at Mega Mountain.
Yeah, it's not great, but I still have fun with it.
Jim Varney's in it though too.
Is he? Oh shit.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about Three Ninjas, Mizzy, and the stream that we have coming up about Three Ninjas?
Yeah, I definitely watched that. It's been years, but I loved it. Yeah, Rocky Loves Emily. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't have a channel, obviously. Oh yes, Rocky Loves Emily. I'm on Instagram and Twitter, Mizzy9384. And thank you for having me on, Bob. I appreciate it. It was fun. Nice hanging out with everybody.
Mizzy E9384. Did you miss the E?
Oh, did I? Sorry. No, it's Mizzy9384.
It goes along with the E. What's up, Fish?
Hey guys, Fish the Film Collector.
Hey guys, Fish here.
Fish here. Fish the Film Collector, YouTube, Instagram. I have got a new series called Have You Heard of? Hope to have a new episode out this week. I just did a Hall of Fame stream with Bob on Wednesday. Go check it out. It was a fun time. A bunch of these guys were there. Actually, all these guys were there. So yeah. So go check that out. That was fun. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks, Bob, for having me.
Again?
Hey, don't put that with Tony's talking.
No, I better not ever see a picture like that of me on.
Exactly, Tony. You tell him.
If I reach out to Derek, I'll make it happen. Something like that.
With Tony? Oh man.
Yeah. Or Tony, would you like that one better?
But you already had one to Tony.
Tony literally did it. He put us on the beach.
Oh, that's
together.
right. Tony did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I did.
Exactly. Oh, guys. Shout out to Nick really quick, because if you guys do a stream, he watches all of it. He's working. He's up at 12:30 a.m., but he'll text me at 3 a.m. because I'm up and I don't sleep. And he'll be like, oh, man, great stream. Just finished it. It's 3 a.m. So, Nick, I greatly appreciate that from you. And I know others do too, because he tuned into Tony's.
I appreciate Nick for promoting everything.
He does. He does a great job promoting.
You watched that 6-hour stream, all of it on Tony's? Yeah.
Well, like, now I got it. He's like, now I got to say I do.
No.
Yeah, no. I believe he did.
He does.
When you
4 hours in.
You know, I don't just drive, but you know, I have 2 days where I drive an hour and 40 minutes and an hour and 40 minutes back. So I watch it on the way or listen to it. I don't watch
podcast,
it. And then, you know, listen to it on the way back if I'm not on the phone with my wife, because I talk to my wife every day, no matter what. So,
Nick, are you in your truck like Stallone working out?
Well, I didn't want to really give it away. I'm more with the fish flashlight.
You see him driving down the road.
Tony, what did you record with Holland Oates? It's time to publish the 30-second clip tagging Bob. Stop the silliness. Tony, what do you want to tell me? He's like,
Maybe I need to.
LOL. Hard Copy Blue says Stallone's mastery of Aikido is random bag in the wind with a basic understanding of movement. It was close though. I'm not sure.
It sounds like American Beauty. Floating around.
Well, we'll get out of here in just a minute, unless there was anything else anybody wanted to say or any questions in the chat. But yeah, I've got a lot coming up. My next live stream is actually going to be the Steel Books and Slipcovers tournament, which I'm so excited for. It's going to be 3 weeks long, May 9th, 16th, and 23rd. Good panel. Tony, you're going to be co-hosting it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's thrilled. He's thrilled about
that.
What's that?
Which days of those am I going to be co-hosting?
May 16th, and if you want to be on May 23rd as well, but I won't force you to do it.
You wouldn't have to force me.
Yeah. So he's got the beard.
Like
but I'm actually Mid-Levolution did it last month. I'm going to be doing a 3-night event on my channel coming up May 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. I guess I'll announce it right now, but Huck is going to be my next guest for the Hall of Fame stream. So
nice.
Excited to have Huck on. And I've decided to do once a month so I could put more work into it and make sure I treat each person the same, and I don't give special treatment to anybody because I want to make it really fun. So I got a lot planned for Huck, and he's got a lot of good one-liners. But let's go ahead and you took it off.
Don't be robbing banks with that. I don't want the police showing up to my house. You were seen.
Cody was so like, I'm never gonna get that out of my head now.
Well, I will close it out, but I just wanted to say I appreciate all of you guys, appreciate everybody's support, things like that. And unless there was anything else y'all wanted to say, I'll close it out with a quick video, and we'll be done.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a good night.
And now, presenting 2 of the hot young strippers from Mizzy's Misfits, Big Bobby and Cody the Chode. The hottest young guys this side of the Mississippi. They're here to get you all hot and bothered by getting naked. All available photos, nude or otherwise, available on the Convicted Cinephile website. Also available on the Tim Talk Titties hotline. Dial 1-900-TALK-TITTY.